Last time on Ophisterra, after answering the summons sent by the king of the human empire, our party met face to face with the regent of this land. After a brief period of talking and a surprise period of violence, they seem to have struck some manner of accord with the highest standing royalty in the land, agreeing on a sort of partnership in which no official relationship is struck due to the political ramifications, but a series of shadow bonds have been forged, and the party has been entrusted with the first steps of rallying all on the continent in an attempt to save the world from the oncoming devastation. The party leaves the king's presence with two missions in mind: speaking to the mysterious armored figure that escorted them out, and deciding on where their first steps are going to be taken. You are escorted out of the throne room by the previously described large platinum armored figure, who apparently has some manner of instruction to have a conversation with one Brontes, the party's wizard. He escorts you out of the throne room, and the door magically closes behind all of you. You are all aware, obviously, that this conversation needs to take place. Do any of you choose to leave, or do you stay with Brontes? How is everybody handling?
Well, how does Brontes kind of look about having... Does Brontes recognize this guy? Does he look, like, sheepish?
I look very confused as to why I'm being directed to talk to this person.
Then I see
But
no
also-
reason to leave.
Yeah, unless.
But also what?
Bronte
I'm sorry, I cut
specifically
you off.
asks us-
That didn't really have a second thought. I was more so verbalizing thought process and not realizing it.
Am I close enough to Brontes to whisper?
Yeah, you're in like you're all like walking shoulder to shoulder because the door to the throne room is only so big.
So I'm gonna whisper to Brontes, "Are you good, or do you want some of us to stay with you?"
After what's just happened, I'd prefer to have the party, but if you guys have other issues to attend to, that's fine.
Oh, we
got you
we'll
back
go
then.
with you. Yeah,
That's fine.
where you go, we go.
We're here.
Tentatively.
We're here
Tentatively.
Until we get bored.
until we get bored. You know, like.
Fair
Until
enough.
two
Yeah, that's when we
characters
might
see
go off
something
and,
shiny, and then some characters need to
Hey.
stop them from seeing something shiny.
Whoa, that's not true.
Wow, call out post on my twitter.com.
Oh, I just broke my pen.
In game.
That's so sad. I'll steal you a new one.
Out of game.
I mean, I'll borrow you another one.
Oh my god.
Wink,
Is it a
wink,
shiny
nice.
pen?
It's definitely a shiny pen. Anyway,
the
continue.
the platinum armored figure watches you fiddle over a broken writing implement. No, he is standing there. He is not making any sound or making any move. He like you guys whisper out. You have this little conversation. Everyone decides they're like, "We're with you to the end." He seems unreactant, and then he just kind of waits for Brontes to approach him. He's just kind of standing off by where the door was.
I shall approach said individual.
Okay, you approach said individual, and you see like you can't see any aspect of him physically. His armor is full plate mail, helmet, visor, shin guard, like every aspect of him is 100% covered in like polished platinum armor. It looks extremely expensive. It looks extremely strong. And he is, with wearing all this armor, he just looks even bigger because of just the way that it's created and structured. He's taller than you. Like, he's looking down at you by like a head. And once
he must be really tall.
he seems, you don't know how much of it is the armor, like giving height with just the sheer amount of metal and how much it's worked. You also don't know what his race is or anything like that, any contributing factors.
I just know he wears large armor.
Oh yeah, you know he's apparently a big guy. You think this guy probably weighs like 600 pounds, just in like half of it's just armor. Because you know platinum's not necessarily light, so he's probably pretty strong. You assume.
Damn.
And so he is just standing there, and you walk up to him, and he looks over your shoulder, and he sees like your whole party with their arms crossed, looking cool, like we got your back, buddy. And it's like a gaggle of idiots who are like, yeah, we are freshly. Most of them look
We're so tough.
Most of them look freshly
hit-
beaten from an hour ago.
We got the king real good, all right?
Yeah.
We're the toughest guys around.
You imagine
We're the
a
we're the
raised
bullies
eyebrow.
not the bullies. We're like the kids in the playground who like think they're hot shit because they like saved another kid from like a bully, and now they like have like an ego boost, but in reality like they'd all crumble in like 2 seconds.
Each one of them is wearing a
So-
good noodle star on their collar. That's how you know
Yeah.
they're serious.
Wait.
I feel like
know each
Saya's
other
on
in
a
elementary
sugar high
school?
right now.
Clearly. But the
Saya's on the biggest ego trip, and the rest of us like, I don't know.
dude, 2 p.m. It's when it hits.
Oh dear
Listen.
lord.
The
I mean,
the large man stares. He looks down and he stares at you, and he goes, "I've been waiting your arrival."
Do you have snacks?
You
know
say
me?
that like over Bronte's shoulder.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that was the impulsive.
Do you have snacks? Really?
I whisper into Brontes' ear, and then Brontes says it for me.
Brontes, do you ask the large, intimidating man for snacks?
No, I do not ask the large, intimidating man for snacks.
Yeah, you
I
feel
ask-
somewhere.
I ask
Sai is
inquisitively, you've
disappointed.
been awaiting my arrival?
I have.
James moment.
I really wanted snacks.
She told me you'd be on your way. I just thought it would take longer.
By she, do you perhaps mean Mistra?
I do. And then he lifts his hand, and you watch as his chest plate starts to glow, and you watch as over the course of his chest plate, like left to right, you see etched into the chest plate, they start to like almost like not vibrate, but they kind of flicker. You see the carved and etched in symbol for literally every god. Like every god in any book you've ever read, old, new, neutral, good, evil, whatever, each one has like an etched symbol in this dude's breastplate, and the Mishra one is as he moves his hand starts to glow lightly, like more so than the other ones.
Do any of us recognize any other symbols on there?
Any character that is in your backstory that you've decided is remotely religious to some degree would recognize whatever religious symbol is in their backstory, or anyone, if any character that's particularly well read would recognize the majority of the symbols. But if you're looking for like a specific kind of symbol, it would be a roll, but you got to let me know what you're looking for, because there's a lot of symbols. It's a pantheon, so you're like,
Well,
yeah.
Yeah. I wasn't sure if anything was like, quote unquote, standing out to anybody.
Not necessarily. I mean, technically, I guess Calyx would see like the symbol for the orc god, which he would probably clock as like, that's pretty weird because this country hates the orcs. So why would one of the king's holy knights even bother to like etch it onto their armor? Like, that's interesting, but it's not necessarily like a red flag, because there's no rule saying like only people from certain races can worship certain gods. So like technically speaking, there's no rule saying that one person can't worship literally every god. It's just not common, because typically the more faith you have in one god, the more reward you get. That's how you get like paladins and priests. So splitting it 87 ways isn't usually what people do, but there's technically no rule against it, so why not, right? And then he will say to you, he'll go, "I've been investigating the corpse's hand for years. Imagine my surprise when I was told someone would be taking over my job."
So I'm taking
Whoa.
over your job?
Ooh, I hit the can.
I'm assuming
That's what I was told, he says inquisitively.
Which means you must have been a previous chosen of Mistras?
I prefer to consider it more of a stand-in.
Stand. Stand in?
Of course, there isn't always one particular follower for every god at any given time, so every now and then, when particularly difficult tasks are needed to be done, the gods make concessions in who does what. It just so happened that the king also wanted the corpse and hands investigated, and so their goals aligned. But now that she has one of her own, I was instructed to give you everything you needed to start your quest, and then it's all up to you.
I will gladly take whatever information you can provide me then.
He reaches into like a bag and he hands you a large pamphlet of papers, of like parchment papers, and he goes, "This is all the notes I've acquired over the years, investigating rumors and sites of mass grave unburials and zombie fights and mobs of the undead I've slayed. Forgive me, my note-taking is more journalistic, so it might not be the easiest to read, but I didn't know it was going to be shared with others. In addition, you'll also see my notes on the named members that I've been able to discover, even though it is admittedly not as much as I'd like."
Whatever information I can get, I will gladly take.
And he goes, "Then I hope they'll serve you well. And in addition, as a show of good faith from one holy warrior to the next." And he also pulls out another small baggie, and he just hands it to you. It's like call it like a 1 foot long, like really thin leather pouch, and he hands it to you. It looks very mundane, like a simple leather pouch.
I'll reach out and accept it.
Okay. "For your hands only," and he giggles.
My hands only, got it.
And then he gives. I'm speaking to the thingy. And then he gives you a like a stern pat on the shoulder, and it like almost knocks you on the ground. It's like very heavy, and he doesn't. It seems like he doesn't realize his own strength. And he's like, "Don't die on me. I'm gonna enjoy my vacation." And then he gets really stern, and he goes, "Until I can't anymore." And then he excuses himself, and he goes back into the throne room.
Okay. I'm gonna put the little pouch away, and put the pamphlet in my bag.
The packet of papers is something that you need to spend time basically researching. So the next time you get time at camp, or when you're resting, or you have downtime, you're gonna have to spend a certain amount of hours basically reading the book that is his journal of all his efforts to fight the corpse's hand. So that you just tell me when you're doing that. Once a certain amount of hours has elapsed, I will tell you all the information in them.
Okay.
And then, do you look into the pouch he gave you?
Yes.
Cool. You reach into the pouch, and at first you think it's empty, because you open it up and it's just like an empty leather bag. And then you reach into it, and everyone around you, you watch as Brontes' hand reaches in the bag, and then his elbow, and then his shoulder, and it just keeps going. And it almost looks like he's going to fall in the bag, and you feel in the bottom of this tiny bag what feels like you assume a very, very large, heavy ream of parchment paper. And you pull it out, and you realize that in this bag is about 100 gold pieces worth of magical ink and paper that can be used to transcribe spell scrolls into a spell book.
Cool.
And the guy has walked away, so it's just you guys in a hallway now.
So it's just our party in a hallway.
Calyx is gonna tap his shoulder and go, "How deep does that bag go?"
I'd assume pretty far, considering I'm 6'3" and I got pretty long arms. And I
you
went
mind
all
if
the way to
I-
the shoulder.
Calyx is gonna hold up his arm hesitantly. Do you mind if I just see if I can touch the
I'm
bottom?
gonna hold the baggie open for him and let him try.
I'm gonna see like how I'm gonna go up to at least like my whole arm if I can fit that whole thing in there.
Okay, you
Sai peeks inside while they're doing this.
well, once his arm is in it, it kind of occupies like
Oh.
the mouth of the bag
Well, Sai
only
is still,
gets so big.
just peeking. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, well, I mean, she's it's just certainly something. It's certainly something none of you have seen before. That much is for certain. Because it looks like this tiny, like 1 foot, like mundane leather pouch with like no particular stitching or colors or anything. And then yeah, and you watch as Calyx reaches his whole arm in, and Calyx, your arm stops at like just below your shoulder, like midway between your elbow and your shoulder, and you don't know if it's because the bag has run out of space, or if it's because you can feel your fingers touching the paper. So you just don't know if the paper is filling up X amount of space that your arm could maybe go further, but the paper's there, or if that's how big the bag is. It's hard to tell.
So Calyx is gonna kind of take a look underneath and see that like his arm is just nowhere to be seen on the other side, and go, "That is." He's gonna pull his arm out and go, "That is really weird. I don't like that.
It's
I
very
don't like that one
strange.
bit."
I'd assume it's a bag of holding.
Possible to say.
Well, somebody has the identify spell, I think.
Yeah, but they have
Yes,
to
but
cast
that
it.
takes a while.
Well, we can operate under that assumption for now, then.
Well, can you what can you put in it? Like anything? Should we
Do you
drop
have something that we can try?
let me see. Can I pull out a piece of jerky and drop it inside?
You
What is
can.
with you and the turkey?
You watch as Sai drops a piece of jerky into this bag and it disappears into you look in the bag and it's just black. It's just darkness. It looks like the bottom of the bag and there's no jerky in it. You're like, oh, it's gone.
Well,
Poof.
Guys,
wait,
let's,
we can't get that back?
Do you attempt to reach into the bag and get it back?
Yes.
Okay, so you reach into the bag and you think of jerky, and as you pull your hand out, the jerky's in your hand again.
Yo! This is incredible.
This is.
We could use this for so many things. Wait, can I? Sorry. How are you feeling about what just happened, Ratis?
I'm a lot less concerned of why they wanted me to talk to him now. But at the same time, I have a lot of research to do.
It sounds like almost every god was working together and putting their, for lack of better words, faith into this one guy, and then they're like, yeah, Brontes can handle it. So that's a lot
Apparently.
of pressure. But then again, you said that Mistra sent you? Who's Mistra?
The goddess of magic
The goddess
Well,
of magic sent
and
me?
elves.
And she gave you this bag?
Well, that was more so a gift from the guy.
Fair enough. But how did you get involved with a god?
It happened when we were attuning to the soul weapon. More so was entwined with her after that. I was more so worshiping her and following her ideals and everything beforehand when learning the ways of magic.
So you think the soul weapon just kind of made a bridge between you two so you could communicate?
It was more so her intervention from the actual soul weapon, but along those lines, yes.
Her intervention? So she
It
didn't
was more
want you
so
to
of like a
do it?
skipping of the initial soul weapon trial
Oh.
between the weapon and me itself. I was
Well,
more so intervened by one of her agents.
So you just didn't wake up half dead like Sai.
hey.
No.
I don't know what happened.
I had a nice
That was-
vision of my home tavern.
Incredible. I had a vision of the end of the world.
Sounds like a very, very, very different experience.
And I think
I
I
would rather
lived a second life, which is kind of explaining that weird thing that happened in town. But either way, let's leave
Oh,
the
yeah.
castle
Agreed.
for now.
Sai, if you want any snacks, now might be a good time to grab some.
Oh yeah, can I grab some more snacks? Can we put them in the bag of holding?
Do you attempt to go into the whole like that antechamber main lobby and dump the entire table's worth of appetizers into the bag of holding?
Maybe not the entire table's worth, but I try to get a good portion of it.
How much is a good portion?
No.
Like a third.
Like a third of this like banquet hall table?
You want to steal a banquet hall
After-
table's worth of food and dump it in the bag?
After
we
about
might
like
need
Oh
this
yeah, because
later.
a quarter
Are
is
any of
so
us
much
cooks?
better than
Yeah.
a third.
after
I'm not a
about
cook.
after about a minute, one of the servants will walk up to you and be like, "That's for all the guests. Can you please not take the whole buffet table, please?" Like, they'll
Okay.
let you take, I will say you have 5 pounds of assorted
Jerky.
non-perishable snack foods of various,
Okay.
like assorted night nuts,
Whatever you can think of at the
jerkies,
moment.
crackers,
with me.
hardtack, like that kind of thing.
Thank you for your service. The rest can be for everyone else.
Wait, but isn't like 5 pounds just like 2 days worth of rations?
Yes.
That's as much as you can
Fair
cram in the bag before you get stopped.
Sounds good.
Just be glad you didn't try to steal the
Sorry.
silverware.
Yeah, exactly.
Felix is just watching, like, he's not saying anything really. He's just watching in awe as all of his food is going into the
This
little
tiny
knapsack.
bag.
Okay, now that that's over with, now we can leave.
So you leave the castle?
Yeah, where are we going?
Well, hold on. As you walk out of the castle, like the front steps of the castle that you were led into, you see the very well-dressed man that led the group from the library back here, and he's waiting, and he's like, I forget if I gave him a voice or not, so I'm not gonna give him one. And he goes, yes, is everything all settled now? Everything that needed to be done is done, as they say.
In the castle or in general?
I only care about what happens in the castle. And he smiles.
Oh. Well, I look at everyone else and I kind of give a shrug, like, yes? No?
Well, yeah, I don't. We already covered the library.
I would assume so. I don't know.
Yeah, I think anybody.
I think we're done
Hey-
with the castle.
Onyx, Cole, anything else you have to do there?
I think we're
I
done in the
got
castle, guys.
A mustache.
I
on
think
Cole.
before we head out of here, I think we should make sure we get a good night's sleep at some
Right.
and maybe figure out a plan going forward.
Hold up.
Get a good night's sleep and start our
I'm-
journey tomorrow.
I'm
And make sure
gonna.
we're well rested because I have a feeling that this is about to be exhausting.
Well, what were you going to say, Calyx?
I'm gonna look back at the guy who just kind of guided us. It's like, what were you gonna take us somewhere, or like, are we set with you?
Once you're done, I was told to bring you somewhere in the courtyard.
Just
Oh?
somewhere, not to like an inn or anything, just to the courtyard.
No, there's and he kind of leans in and he's like, I'm not gonna level with you. On the DL, Abigail wants to talk to you before you leave.
Oh.
She's like, wait, no.
Sounds
Well, we can see
Yo.
Abby before we go.
Alright.
Like
sounds good.
he drops like the pomp and circumstance because he's like, my boss isn't around. Like, as soon as I'm done with this, I'm done with my shit for the day. Like, can we wrap this up?
Can we just
Yeah,
keep going?
let's do that.
Wants
Sounds
to
good to me.
question
I like you
our
better
sanity
this
one
way.
Yeah, we can go.
So, and
She gets to question our sanity one more time before
Yeah.
we leave.
he will bring you guys around back into this like very nice like garden courtyard thing. Like there's like a gazebo in the center with like a nice table that you think someone might have like an afternoon tea at. There's flowers of all kinds all over the courtyard. It's this massive section of agriculture. There's all sorts of plants. There's also like little sections of garden where like fresh fruits and vegetables are being grown. You see like trees, fruit trees that are out of season and completely out of location, but they are seemingly growing and producing fruit, defying nature itself through some means. Just kind of littered haphazardly around the courtyard, probably because someone at some point thought they would look cool there. And it's just this very, very interesting scene. And in the middle, just kind of like tapping her foot, waiting anxiously, you recognize Abigail.
Hi, Abby.
And she turns around. She's like, "Oh, excellent! You're here. I assume everything you're all done with all your conversations with you've spoken to everyone you need to speak to. You're on your way out."
Just about.
Wait. Question: wasn't Abby with us in the throne room? She knew everything that happened, right?
Yes, but she also knew that the king said that Brontes needed to talk to at least that one guy.
Okay.
So
I just
but
wanted to clarify.
she did
make
not
sure I
leave the
remembered
throne.
that
Yeah,
right.
she didn't leave the throne room with you. So it appears she had
Okay.
snuck out at some point.
Okay, I just want to make sure I remembered that right.
Yeah.
Sorry.
And so
You remember?
she'll be like, excellent. It is in regards to our young friend who you acquired in the dungeon.
Who's girl?
She is currently in the care of and she pauses, friend of mine. You might want to speak to the head sister at the Royal Orphanage on the other end of the Royal District before you leave town. She wanted to speak to you in regards to her and your plans going forward for her, as she currently has no one left alive to take responsibility for her.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, we can definitely go. I would like to see her. If everyone else is okay with that.
What was the matron's name?
She doesn't. She says, "Oh, the head sister. Just call her Hope.
Hope.
You'll know her when you see her."
This may or may not be a dumb question, but I'm gonna try it.
Well, you're a dumb person, so
I could be dumb.
Checks out.
Wasn't this is kind of this is kind of going to the group more or less on background before I would ask Abby. Did this girl ever remember, like, she was pretty much knocked out? Like,
She never woke
the
up for us the
whole time.
entire time.
Okay, so all right, so I was gonna ask. All right, now I'll go to the Abby thing. Is she, like, did you tell her that we are gonna go visit her because she's gonna see 5 random six people, all different, just go, hey, we know you. I don't want to freak her the hell
Hope
out.
wanted to talk to us.
Yeah. The sister wanted to speak to you in regards to her. She has not requested speaking to you. Just because because way back when you first met Abigail, you told her you were telling her everything. So that includes. So in my head, that included you telling her the part where Risen said he just found her abandoned on the street and implied that she had no parents. So they're all operating on the assumption that she's an orphan. So she's like,
Yep.
Someone brought her to the orphanage. We need to know if she's like an orphan or if she's like a transitory orphan. Like, we need to know what the plan is. She needs a chaperone, basically. And so she's like, she needs to speak to someone to do the paperwork.
transitory orphan.
Like, is she an orphan or are we looking for her parents? Like, is she permanently going to be at the orphanage because she's looking for a new family, or does she have a family that we need to find?
Well, hopefully she's not there permanently if she's looking for a new one.
Well, you know.
You can let Hope know that we'll be there tomorrow before we take off.
Of course, I'll send her a message. And then she will
Wait,
give you,
what time is it now?
like, 3 p.m.
3 p.m. Okay, yeah, tomorrow.
Because you got here super early because you left at, like, 4 a.m. It took, like, 6 hours to get here. You took a couple hours to do the library and stuff in your downtime. And the conversation itself with the king was only, like, 30 minutes.
So
Yeah,
what time would it
conversation.
realistically
That whole
be?
fight was only 30 minutes. That's crazy.
Realistically, it's, like, 2, 3 o'clock.
Okay.
Okay. And just to, Abby, you said that's on the northern end of the district.
Yeah, that's on the
capital
opposite.
district?
It's on the opposite side of the royal district. Like, the castle's the center of the royal district, and then there's a bunch of auxiliary functions like the barracks and military headquarters and all these things. But the royal orphanage is technically funded by the castle, so it was built in this district. But it's on the other end. That way, if the castle was ever in a confrontation, it wouldn't draw the orphanage into the fighting. And then she'll give you, like, verbal instructions on how to get there from any given point in the city.
Abby, before we depart from one another, as long as you don't have anything else to ask us, do you have any recommendations for a decent, hopefully not extraordinarily expensive, but somewhere where we could get a decent meal and a good night's sleep here?
And she'll like tap her chin, and she'll go, usually I just kind of rough it at the barracks. I don't like all the hoity-toity stuff that comes with the title. I like to be with the common man. But I guess you have a couple of options. If you want something particularly comfortable. There's always Peace and Joy, which is a relatively middle to high standard lodging house. It does food, lodging, entertainment, amenities, pretty much anything. It's where most of the guests of the capital stay who aren't important enough or rich enough to stay in the castle. And then
What about? Oh, sorry.
and then she'll say, on the more regular style end, if that's a little too rich for your blood or not really your scene, there is always the Dragon's Maw Tavern that is in the lower district, full of colorful individuals, but the booze is cheap and the beds are cheaper. So
Okay, thank you for those suggestions. And also, generally, just thank you for everything that you've done for us. I know you didn't have to, and I know that circumstances kind of made our meeting a little grim, but I'm grateful to have met you.
she kind of crouches down in front of you and she goes, listen, I won't lie and say that you're right, our meeting was circumstantial, but you're the one who at least made the attempt to convince me that it isn't worth giving up on everything just yet. So in that regard, assuming we all make it out of this, thank you. And she like ruffles your hair.
Then I'm gonna look to Abby and say, I think I speak for all of us when I say we're looking forward to battling the incoming scourge and eliminating them with you.
Aww.
And she kind of gives you like a soldier's smile of like, I don't love fighting, but if I gotta fight, I love doing it for protection and like for protecting. And she's like, and I you.
For now. Okay.
And then she'll kind of like tighten up, and she'll go, I've dodged my responsibilities in the castle for too long. Me and the other knights need to begin preparations. And she says somberly, she goes, I will more than likely not be reachable in most circumstances, so I hope you'll be able to handle most things that come yourself going forward. But know that if straits are ever truly dire, I can try to muster some help for you if I have enough notice. But don't rely on it. These next few weeks are going to be a consolidation of power for the empire that no one has seen in 1,000 years, and the liquidity of those assets is questionable. You'll need to get by on your own power 9 times out of 10. Don't forget that.
Let us know if you need anything in return. Can't promise we'll be able to do much on the road, but if anything comes our way or is near our area, let us know.
She lets out like a hearty chuckle. She goes, yeah, of course. She goes, everything you kill is something I don't have to. So by all means, go crazy.
Really?
Did you just give us permission?
I think they
Can I
did.
look those bodies?
What?
What?
Anyway.
She smirks knowingly. Hey, listen, she's not escorting you anymore. It's not her problem.
I've seen nothing.
Alright.
And then she will
Okay,
she'll turn around and she'll give you like a quick salute and start heading back in the direction of the castle, like to go back to the throne room.
Okay. And nobody else is around the party right now, right?
No, you're alone in this like very pretty garden area, or I should say, you are
But we're in the
seemingly
castle,
alone. You are
correct?
seemingly alone in this very pretty garden area.
But it's part of the castle, correct?
No, it's outside the castle. It's a courtyard of the castle. Like, so imagine there's these giant walls. In the center of the walls is
Manor.
the castle proper.
Yeah.
And then there's all these like courtyards and offshoots You're in a big,
Yeah,
big
to me that's
flowery
still like
courthead.
in my head. That's still part of the castle.
Yeah, you're
I
within the
understand
wall.
what
Yeah, you're within the walls of the castle. Yes,
We're within the confines.
the
of
confine.
castle.
Yeah. You're on the property of the castle.
So
A lot of
with
eyes
that,
and ears.
Calyx is gonna reach into because can he quickly take a look around like a perception check to see if anybody's watching.
Yeah, sure. Roll perception.
Random.
16. You notice like obviously off in the distance on the walls. I described that the walls are full of archers and like spearmen who are constantly looking out at people who might approach the walls, but you don't notice any that are looking like at you guys specifically.
Okay. Calyx is gonna reach into his pouch and show Cole and Onyx the note, and he's gonna say, "We got past this on our way from the library to the castle. Whoever dropped it on me was very good because nobody else really saw them until they bumped into me. We think it might be from the trading company. And just in case they don't remember what it said or nobody remembers, it says, meet at the warehouse.
Wait, hold up. Before you speak this out loud.
Oh, I'm not. I'm just kind of reading it because we don't actually.
Okay, I just want to, I don't want anything said out loud. I was going to say, hold up, let us read this.
Yeah, no, I'm handing it to you guys,
Okay.
but I don't have an actual item.
Okay, I know, I just want to make sure he wasn't saying that
He
just in
wasn't.
case part out loud.
You're
Continue,
so
Alex.
nervous. What are you so nervous about?
I don't trust you,
Say it out
motherfucker!
loud. Come
Oh,
on.
that's God.
He says menacingly.
Please say it out loud. Say it into the microphone.
Yeah.
A flower holds
Either
up a
way.
microphone.
Anyway, I'm gonna let them read it, but it says, based on my notes anyway, and please correct me if I'm wrong. It says, "Go to the warehouse at the dock after midnight. Follow the unicorn."
Yeah, it basically said that.
Yeah, and the initials are WN, and it's like we think it's from MG, and I'm just gonna say that. Or I already said the trading company, right? I don't have to say the MG.
Yeah,
But it's from
you
the trading
already said it's from
company.
the trading company.
So I think that we should follow your guys' plan and get some rest. If we catch some sleep now, we should be able to get up by like 11, maybe 12, and make it down to the docks. Fully
Technically
rested and ready
speaking-
for anything.
Is that a long rest? To clarify?
Short
if-
I'm
rest.
stupid
if you-
still.
Well, a long rest is 8 hours, 6 of which is sleeping. So if you long rest, let's say you get to the tavern at 3:30, 4 o'clock. If you long rested, you would long rest till basically midnight, and then you could just say like, and I'll yada yada it to say that you get there at exactly the right time. But that sets your long rest clock for you have to go another 24 hours for your long rest. So you would end up with your long rest cycle being at like 3 in the afternoon for your journey.
But technically speaking,
But,
we just woke up this morning at like 4 o'clock, so we can't even long rest right now anyway.
Yeah. So that's why I'm saying like I'm saying I'm willing to yada yada it to give it to you because I see what you're trying to set up, but you would need to keep that in mind going forward.
I
Yeah.
don't
we can
really
do
need the
either.
long rest, but
I mean,
I know everybody else does because you got
Onyx made
blown
me
up.
waste a freaking magic missile.
Waste of magic missile. He got blown up.
No, in the king.
Oh,
it's your own choosing.
oh well.
Okay, let's
You're getting health from a short rest,
let's
right?
discuss everything as we walk.
Short
I
rest,
get
you
nothing
gain
from a
health.
short
Yes,
rest.
you could roll
How much do we gain on a short rest?
you roll your hit dice, so as many as you want. So you have 4 hit dice, but they don't come back until you long rest. So if you used all 4, then next time you short rest, you can't roll any. So you can choose how many you roll.
Furthermore, you have to pick how many you roll before
Or you roll them.
and you can't add any.
And again, I'm still just trying to understand.
Pretty sure. I think.
So how many short rests can you take in a day? 2?
As many
1?
as you want.
Are you hurt?
Yes.
As many as
I'm
you
looking
want,
it
but they have to be
I'm
at least an
14
hour.
out of 34, but I'm willing to wait for a long rest. I'm not gonna lie.
I would do a
'Cause-
short rest or go to the tavern.
I mean,
Well-
I have no objections to us go. How long is a short rest? Sorry.
At least an hour, and
Oh
you
no,
can't
you're right.
and you can't take them consecutively. So if you take an hour
Okay.
short rest, you can't take another one. You have to do at least an hour of activity and then take another one.
I'm sorry, I was stupid. The player can decide to spend an additional hit die after each roll.
Oh, okay. So I was wrong. I was wrong too. I thought it was the other
I
way.
was wrong.
Yeah.
I thought it was the other way too. That's my
Which
bad.
actually, I don't need a short rest at all, but you do for
I
health.
very much do.
I definitely
But
do.
But we can go to the
so-
tavern and get drunk.
So,
Okay.
so
Before
guys,
we have
let's
to go to a meeting?
walk and talk. Let's walk and talk. Let's get out of the castle.
Wait, I'm sorry. Sorry, what were you trying to say as we walk and talk?
Well,
Out of the castle.
Cole just made a comment about going and getting drunk, and then I was
Maybe.
like, before. Well, it wasn't a maybe. It sounded very certain.
Hey. Some
Anyway.
people like to have a drink or so before they do certain activities.
Some people function better.
That's completely fine. However, I don't know either of you that well enough to know what you're like when you are inebriated or one drink in. And I'd rather not
Well,
go into whatever this
Listen, I'm
secret
just
meeting
saying.
is.
Drunk action, just sober thoughts. You'll find the real me out real quick.
Does that make
know how to
him
feel about
easier
that.
to draw a mustache on? Okay.
What was that, Si?
Does that make him easier to draw a mustache on, Ophis?
Depending.
If
It
he
could
drank,
be
He's drunk.
if he
If
drank
he's
enough
drunk, does
that
he
I
have
made
to
him.
roll at disadvantage.
Well, if he
Yes.
if he failed if he failed the
Okay,
con
we're going.
save, then yes, he would technically get the poisoned condition, and so then yeah, everything would be at advantage.
Do we want to head to the Dragon's Maw or Peace and Joy? Or does anybody want to do any shopping,
Well,
which is kind of
I
the main
don't-
I'll
reason
be
I
honest. Peace and Joy sounds a little rich for my blood.
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm not particularly interested in being a part of Peace and Joy. I mean, I know that's what we're aiming for, but honestly,
Did you?
Not for me.
You're telling me the gaggle of misfits don't want to go to the medieval equivalent of the Hilton?
No.
Nah, we're going to Chucky's Bar on the corner of 3rd Street. It's the Tuesday special. Every shot comes with a stab. And then have you guys decided,
I'm a good noodle.
are you going Dragon's Maw or Peace and Joy?
Dragon's
I
Maw.
I mean, my personal vote is toward Dragon's Maw. I think I could deal with any colorful characters.
Yeah, I think we all agreed that the Dragon's Maw is.
Okay. In that case, you begin your journey down to the lower district of town. You're moving pretty steadily away from the castle, pretty far away. Far away from like where the guards typically rotate, and you definitely get to a more seedier area of the capital city. And not necessarily the slums, but certainly many colorful characters mark the street corners. And you enter a fairly rundown ramshackle building with a sign out front that appears to be no words, but it appears to be the mouth of a red dragon biting someone in half. And you assume that to be the Dragon's Maw.
Considering that's how they typically did it, yeah, I would assume so.
This looks
Num
promising.
num num num.
Please tell me Brontes did that out loud.
Yes, I saw the sign and I went num 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 num.
The magic's going
I'm
to
just
his
gonna
head.
look over at Brontes and chuckle. Okay.
And you said, sorry, it can be any gems
Any gems.
I hit my pipe one
Other
too
than
many
a
times
diamond.
on the way over here.
other than a diamond.
Yeah. Which pipe is that?
Don't worry about
Unimportant. The magic pipe.
Yeah, it's
oh
magic.
yeah, it's magic.
So do you enter the tavern?
Oh yes.
Cool.
Yes. I
You-
think we're going in, right guys?
Yep.
You take a
Onwards.
You take a step in. You part the doors. It's like old style doors. You push in, and the two doors move out. You take a step. The floor creaks audibly. Everybody in the room stops making sound, and they all look at you. And then they look up. They look you up and down, and then they all go back to what they were doing.
can I like glance around the area and kind of just like get a feel, like an insight check or like a feel for like general.
Are you
Roll
trying to
investigate.
insight the room, or are you trying to use the ability for your from your background?
Yes, the background one.
Okay. In that case, it just happens. So, what
Okay.
kind of person are you trying to find?
I don't know.
Your background allows
I
you
was
to
just-
have connections of particular types
Yeah.
in any town, but you need to tell me the type of connection. So like, do you want a guy who was obviously an information broker? Do you want a drug dealer? Do you want a thief? What do you want?
Drugs.
I didn't know that I had
Magic
these
meat.
options, I'm not gonna lie, so I did not have anything prepared, so can I just like do we need information? Question mark? Are we like I don't know.
Do we want to just roll an investigation of the room?
Yeah, like, can I just like insight?
Sure, you can incite the general vibe of the room, but you probably won't get. There's a bunch of people. You're not gonna get anything
Yeah.
specific.
Okay,
Ignore
instead
me,
of just
I'm
standing
just-
here, I think
Yeah.
we should just.
Everyone's
Like,
standing in the
Walk up to the
doorway.
tavern. Like, the
Yeah.
Yeah, I
actual,
think this
like,
looks a little
bar.
sus, guys.
Cole's
Can
gonna
I just
lead
walk
us
up to the bar?
Yeah, you walk over to the bar. You
Let's
take a
go
seat.
up to the bar, and
The bar's all sticky.
Let's just go have a bar and have
Oh,
a seat.
Are there people
Is
playing
there-
cards or like games or anything?
Yeah, in like the tables in the back, there's people playing like ye old poker.
Deal.
Ye old poker.
You know what we're gonna say? They're playing Daggertooth, which is definitely not blackjack.
I think I already know the rules for that one.
Yeah, dude, me too. Yeah, Brontes, you approach the bar. The bartender looks at you wordlessly.
How much for a pint?
how much for a room?
How much for whiskey?
Do you guys also approach the bar? Or do you ask that from the doorway?
I think we
I-
all.
I-
are.
I said we
We're
all
going
went
up
to
to
the
I
bar.
only
all
heard
of us
Bron-
are
I only heard
going to the
Bronte
bar.
say he was
I said
approaching
I was
the bar.
walking up to the bar. Shut up.
Luva.
These guys.
Shut up.
Thank you.
So you bombard the silent barkeep with many questions, and he points at Brontes and he goes, two copper, and then he looks at Cole and goes, 5 copper for a shot, 2 silver for a bottle, and then he looks at Onyx and he says, what kind of room? Like, do you want like a single or a double?
How much for a double?
Double will run you 6 silver. It does not come with meals, and it has 2 beds. I should clarify, 6 silver per night, 2 beds. It does not come with meals.
We should probably just get 3 doubles unless anybody's like uncomfortable with that.
Well,
It'll
let's
probably be cheaper.
We know the 2 love bugs are gonna
just
go together.
just to clarify. If we go on an adventure in a little while, come back, our rooms are still ours.
So long as the next day doesn't happen, and so or only if you pay up, the rooms are yours. But if the next day happens and you haven't paid, the room is free game.
Is there a lot of rooms at this place?
There are 5.
Okay, never mind.
5 singles or 5 doubles?
There are 2 doubles, 3 singles. 1 single is currently occupied.
Well,
Well, do you have
I'll
extra
take.
pots we could pull into?
I'll take
some
a
of the
pint and a
rooms.
single.
Hey, well,
he
this
looks-
conversation's
well,
going on with Onyx.
He looks at Sai because she said something first, and he goes, "Do I look like a furniture store?"
No, but I know that some places like these typically have access to that kind of thing for the right people.
I don't.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll take a
He
pint and a
says
single.
very
appreciate your help.
dryly.
Well, this conversation's going on. Is Cole would like to? Well, Cole has a question. This kind of goes for the scene. Is there any bottles that would be like in reach?
No, it's a
Percent.
standard bar setup, so it's like everything's on. You're at the bar, he's there, and then it's like the front is like his draft area, and then the back is all the bottles. Think of it like a typical bar setup. Like he turns around to grab bottles, he looks towards you to pour beer.
Okay, well then I'm definitely still gonna try this. I think.
No.
What?
No.
Never mind. I won't
No.
do it.
rogue-
You have to
rogue
now.
things.
Do it.
I was gonna say I'm gonna summon my mage hand and
Okay.
try to snag the cheapest bottle of whiskey while he's talking to Onyx and just kind of run it around the corner.
Okay. Roll. The mage hand is invisible. You're an arcane trickster, so you can cast the spell without, like it's not obvious you're casting a spell.
Mm-hmm.
And it's invisible. So roll sleight of hand to see if he sees a levitating bottle of whiskey float towards you. Because the hand does not make the whiskey. Okay.
Oh.
He's gonna have to roll perception. He has average stats, so he just gets a +1. He does not see it somehow.
Cool. Cole has a bottle of whiskey.
Love it.
Incredible.
Okay.
Let's
Onyx can finish his conversation.
Yes.
I completely forgot where I was going.
You were, I think you were asking about rooms.
Okay. If I pay you six silver for a double, right?
Yep.
I'll pay you 6 silver right now for a double for me and my brother here.
I don't care who's in it with you.
How many people can stay in one room?
The number he tells you.
Yeah, 2. There's 2 beds.
Okay, and there can't be couples?
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, how big is the bed?
Listen, buddy, if you and your significant other are sleeping in separate beds, that's your problem, man.
I'm just asking if we can have 4 in that room.
I don't care, man.
What if we put a pineapple up on the door?
Oh, not on.
He rubs the bridge of his nose.
Can I get a
Okay.
bottle of?
Okay,
I'm going
6
to-
silver.
I'm going to hand him the 6 silver
He
and say,
takes it.
please hand me the room key before he says something stupider.
Yeah, he hands you
Can
the
I
room
have-
key to room 1.
Can
I'll
I
take
one.
get a single and a bottle of whiskey after that conversation?
He
and I
hands you
hand over
he
the
hands you the room key to room 4, and then so get if with a bottle of whiskey, 2 singles, 3. So hand him 5 silver, and then you get both those things.
Cool.
I'll take a pint and a single.
You
So
already had your single.
Did I? I was never told the total amount for anything.
oh no you haven't had the pint yet because people kept talking over it. I heard that you wanted it, but I just didn't get to it.
Yeah, that was it.
You take the other single room, so that's 3 silver, and then the pint is 2 copper. So mark off 3 silver, 2 copper. There are no more single rooms available.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn to Sai and be like, do you want to share the last double then? 'Cause that's all that's left.
I guess not.
I
I
guess,
guess
not.
Sai's mind
jingle.
is blown right now.
Sorry, what?
I asked Sai.
Do you
if
and
she'd like
Addie want to
share
share
the
a bed?
last double?
Do I want to share a bed?
The room.
No, a
There's
room.
2 beds.
Oh.
You horny motherfuckers.
Oh
No!
my god!
This is not meant to take this long.
Yeah, we can. Let's share a room.
Okay,
But
cool. I'm gonna hand him
I need
6
to
silver
know-
and take the.
Cool.
Cool.
You get
I
the
need
room
to
key
know-
to room 3 or whatever. I don't care.
I need to know how easy it would be to get into Cole and Onyx's room so I can draw a mustache on Cole.
You feel you need to inspect the lock to see if it was an easily pickable
Okay.
lock.
Noted.
You're staying awake. Well, I take a nap.
Okay, so now that we're done dealing with this guy, I'm gonna head up to my room, guys. Cole, you want to come up, or are you staying down here?
I don't think I need to buy a drink from the bar. Thanks for the shop, but no deal here. So I'll go up to bed.
You said that to
So
the
we're gonna head up
You said it to the
to-
bartender?
Well, yeah, because he told me how much the shots were. I'm
Yeah.
gonna say no. Never mind. I don't want it.
He goes, "Okay. Bye."
Can I ask
Passive
him?
aggressive.
So we're gonna Cole and Onyx. You're gonna go up to the room.
Okay.
To clarify, is the key? I want to know what the lock situation is here.
It is
Is
a
it key
basic.
we
It
put
is
in
a
the door,
basic.
and then we lock
Yeah.
it on the inside as well.
Well, yeah. It's a basic wooden door with like a standard doorknob and lock. It locks from the inside, and the
Overcomplicating things I
key.
don't need to-
Yeah, the key is it's ye olde key. It's like a circle with 2 teeth. It's a generic door.
That part doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Is there a deadbolt on the inside?
No, it's all based on the handle.
I was trying to make sure you don't get a mustache, asshole.
I am saying alert.
Okay. I'm going to tell Cole, look, I don't know what you need, but I need to take a nap. I got a little beat up earlier today, so I would like to take a nap.
I will have a small glass of whiskey and chill.
Okay, so
Okay.
you two are starting
Don't
a
let
short
anything
rest.
stupid happen. Yes.
Okay.
So now what do I do?
No, nothing. If it goes for an hour uninterrupted, then you get to roll hit dice. If something
Oh.
straining or stressful happens, it interrupts the short rest.
Okay, well, I'm
I
sleeping
go
now.
up to my room and begin. How long is the attunement process?
10 minutes? I think.
Attunement is an hour.
Is it an
I
hour?
think?
Then sure, it's
One second, let me.
it takes the amount of a time of a short. I feel like it's, or maybe unattuning is 10 minutes.
It takes a short rest. In
Oh, okay.
duration.
So yeah, so an hour.
Cool. So I'm gonna go up to my room with my pint, and I'm gonna go attune to the cloak of protection.
Okay. So
Yes,
that
I would like
so
to
that
use that.
begins.
I was gonna. Calyx is kind of sitting in the apartment. I was gonna kind of talk to everybody and figure out our next steps, but I guess if everybody's doing their own thing.
I guess that's not happening.
Well, if I'll stay down here if they want me to. I don't care.
Oh no, it's okay. It sounds like you have something you want to do with the cloak, or it's like you. I kind of figured you just started walking up to bed with an ale, and I'm not gonna stop you. Is there anything you guys need to do? I'm looking at Ataraxia.
Would I like, if I'm like sussing it out, and am I looking for somebody that I may know from my?
No, so like with the background, typically the way it works is like you would recognize, someone that has a particular sigil or a symbol that is like, you would know someone like is connected in the underground. So you'd be like,
Okay.
This particular person has this symbol. You recognize them as like a member of the Iron Wolves gang. It doesn't mean like you personally met them, but they denote
Okay.
themselves as being in that gang, and you're aware of that gang and what they offer.
Okay.
Sidebar.
Yeah.
There's a short rest doesn't give you any slots or anything, right?
No, not for you.
For me.
Only health.
Only health, yeah. For your class, you only get health.
Okay, all right, so useless. Got it. That was all.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, if you guys aren't gonna do anything, I might go over and see what did that blackjack game called again?
I don't remember. I just made that up.
You
said,
called it
like,
like
Dragon
Jab
Tooth or
Tooth or
something like
something?
that?
Dragon's
Sabertooth,
Tooth or
Spire
something.
He called it
Tooth,
like Tiger Claw or
Dragon's
something.
Tooth or something.
Dragon's Tooth. It's called Dragon's
Dragon's
Tooth.
Tooth,
Sure, everything's
I don't
dragon.
I'm gonna go play some Dragon Tooth, I guess. I mean, nothing else. Unless we have somewhere else to be, I figure we'll just wait until they come out of their rooms at this point.
Are you attempting to play the game
so.
honestly, or are you attempting to cheat?
Oh, honestly.
Okay, in that case, roll percentage dice. So roll a d100, and that determines how good you do over the course of an hour of gambling.
Jesus Christ, okay. A vibe check?
Uh-oh.
Now,
Well, it's a gambling vibe check.
Okay,
Well,
so
not
it's
great.
slightly below average. So I'll say you lose 5 silver.
That's fine with me.
God. Can I play?
It's some way to...
Sure. Are you attempting to play honestly, or are you attempting to cheat?
Cheat.
Okay, roll a sleight of hand, and then depending on how good that roll is, we'll modify the roll.
Oh God.
You chose this, Sai.
That's
Do
fine.
good.
Okay.
Oh.
Yikes.
So on the
Ouch.
very first hand of Dragon's Tooth, you attempt to cheat, and you are immediately found out. And they attempt to get aggressive, see that you're with Calyx, realize it's not worth it, and kick you off the table.
Sai just pouts because, of course, the first attempt is a shitty one. I blame being tired and what we did today. That
Womp womp.
then you should have fucking rested.
you're not even here.
So
Shut up,
I'm
there's an echo.
going. I'm
No,
gonna
only-
just go up
only Calyx
to
has an
Sai
echo.
and I'm gonna walk up to Sai and Calyx and just let them know I'm gonna head upstairs to take a short rest because I'm still not holding up too great.
Okay.
Alex gives a thumbs up and looks a little frustrated at the current state of the game.
Yeah. And so you begin a short rest as well.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay. So in that case, if everyone's short resting, there is no reason. No one has done anything bad enough that it would cause something straining to happen. In our ellipses, it is now about 5-ish o'clock, and then everyone's short rest ends. Anyone who wishes to roll hit dice can roll hit dice. And then
Okay,
Brontes,
so-
your attunement goes through, and you are now attuned to the Cloak of Protection. So you can add +1 to your AC.
How do I do this again?
You just
You
click the
tap
hit
the
dice.
die.
Oh.
So to clarify, I have like 4 hit dice, so
Yep.
I can roll
Up to
up
4 hit
to
dice.
But you can roll them one at a
A
time,
time,
and
yeah.
you get your plus con each roll as well.
So if I just hit the hit dice option, I get whatever it says.
Yes, because
Yep.
it adds your con automatically, yes.
Okay, I'll let these guys finish up whatever they're doing first, and then I'll do mine after that, so that we're
I'm
not
done.
getting confused.
So I
with
subtract
rolls.
1 from the 4 total since I just rolled the 1.
Yes. You subtract as many as you use, so you're now at 3. And then when you long rest, you get half of your maximum back.
To clarify, what does the hit dice do aside from long rest, short rest? Like,
There
is
are
this taking
certain
away like
there are
dice-
certain spells and abilities that will say expend 1 hit dice, remove 1 hit dice, add 1 hit dice. If a spell or effect that says remove 1 hit dice activates and you don't have hit dice to remove, you take a level of exhaustion, which has negative stat effects.
But it's not like me rolling to do damage
What do you mean rolling to do
on
damage?
someone.
No,
Like,
it has nothing
Okay.
to do with you rolling damage.
Yeah, no, the hit dice is
Thank
specific
you.
is a bank of like your vigor.
got it.
And
Okay.
your ability to bounce back when you take a break.
Okay. Ataraxia, Sai, you guys are both done, or
Yeah, I rolled.
Yeah,
well, you can roll again.
Well,
I'm
I
on the one.
don't want to use all my hit dice.
Okay.
How do you get the hit dice back on a long rest?
When you take a long rest, you get half your maximum back. So you guys will get 2 hit dice
I
when
was
you long rest.
I was already at max health,
Only
so I don't
up
need
to
to use
4
one.
though, right?
Yeah, up to a maximum of 4. So if you use 2, you will go back up to 4. If you use 4, you'll get 2. But you never go
You know what?
above
I feel
4.
like I might as well just.
So if I
use
have
the
4, I
ability.
use 2, I get 4 back.
You get
I'm
2
back
back.
up to 4.
You will go back up to 4, yes. You get half your maximum back, rounded.
I think I am gonna do a second one actually.
Yeah, I guess I'll do a second
I
one
don't
too.
need it.
I trust you all to be able to do first grade addition and to add those to your sheet.
I don't.
does that
need
mean?
It.
It just means you rolled
It's
a 1 on
4,
the dice.
but you got a 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Oh.
got a nat 1.
Womp womp.
Yeah.
That's all I
4
got.
hit points is 4 hit points you didn't have, so.
It's too bad you can't go over your maximum amount of health.
Yeah, unfortunately not with hit dice.
Nope.
That's
Okay, so I
like
have
the
2
aid
now.
spell.
Mm-hmm.
Nat 1.
And then anyone who is attuning, the attunement goes through, so update your sheet. And then
I did.
your nap comes to a close. Anyone who is napping, and an hour has elapsed. So what does everybody do?
I'm
I'm
get
gonna
out of my
look.
room and
I'm gonna look at Cole,
go downstairs
who's
back
in the
to the
room
bar.
with me, and I'm gonna say, "Hey, Cole, kind of saw that bottle of whiskey before.
What are you
Why?
talking? What are you talking about?
Want to have a drink?"
I had a glass while you were sleeping. I said I had a small glass of whiskey when he went. I'm gonna stress that part before God fucks me later on.
I'm not gonna
To
make
clarify, we're talking a normal
Whiskey glass.
whiskey
I'm
glass,
aware.
not an us whiskey glass.
I'm aware.
Not an us whiskey glass.
Cole also
We
isn't
cannot
dumb
watch
in
you
universe.
fuck
He's not gonna drink an entire bottle of whiskey an hour before an important meeting. He's not stupid. His
No,
player
I
is
just
up for
wanted
debate,
something-
but
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go back.
Essentially,
to
I had
the
like
bar.
2-3 shots in a whiskey glass. That's what I just had.
Okay, so if you already had one, I mean,
Take
Nice.
a shot. Take the edge off.
okay, I'll have a shot of whiskey.
dude, here's a fun one. Okay, you drink a shot of whiskey, you feel nothing. You're immune to all poisons.
That's considered a
Oh my
poison?
God! You
Yep.
can't drink that.
You cannot. You can drink all you want. You cannot get drunk.
That's a cool
But
party
do
trick.
I enjoy the flavors? That's all that matters.
It's shit. It's bottom shelf shitty whiskey. No, you don't enjoy it. It's warm.
Okay,
There's
then
no
I'm gonna look
ice.
at Cole and say, next time you do something, get fucking better shit.
I was gonna grab you tequila, but you said you couldn't carry it.
Tequila does not exist in this world. There is no fucking
Does it
Spain.
not?
Well, yeah, let's go to ancient Mexico. Like, well, you don't know no tequila.
Ye old Mexico.
Yeah, that's the Orc Kingdom's other name.
We'll have to step away for a phone call real quick.
Oh, it's fine.
He won't be missed.
But yeah, so Brontes, you head down to the bar. Basically, everyone is now down in the lobby except Cole and Onyx.
I'm gonna go get another pint.
As you hear a no from upstairs.
Like Darth Vader. No. Oh, I'm sorry. Hold on. No. And yeah, so the four of you though are currently in the tables and chairs area of the bar. If you would like to discuss something.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that Anorexia rebraids her hair before she comes out because obviously she just took a nap. It's not gonna look like a.
I know my hair is shorter, but do you think you could also braid my hair?
Yeah.
I have like these little trinkets too, if you don't mind trying to braid them together.
SI holds up a fucking dagger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, can you braid these definitely not stolen sapphire earrings into my hair for no reason?
Yeah, could you do that actually?
Is that actually the trinkets you're handing her?
Maybe.
Like, what trinkets are you handing?
I feel like this is a dexterity save, right?
No, it's fucking braiding. The women do that shit all the time. It's fine.
I was gonna say, my character has been living in the woods for a very long
She's
time.
good. She can braid.
And definitely knows how to braid hair.
I'm gonna go to the bar and get a pint while this is happening.
Someone else's.
I'm good
You
enough.
can go to the bar, Brontes.
It's 2 copper, correct?
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, yes, I braid size hair perfectly, with the trinkets involved.
Sai, you feel very pretty.
Right. Can I get?
Do you feel bonita?
I feel bonita. That's it. That's what I do. Are any of my
I'm
things
gonna walk
like?
back to the group sipping a pint.
Sorry.
You could.
Okay. Cole and Onyx, I will speak for both of us right now.
Mm-hmm.
After the whole no fiasco, we're gonna make our way downstairs to look for everybody else. Feeling a little bit more refreshed than I did previously.
You see a more refreshed Onyx and Cole come down from their room. It looks like the two of them had a fun and eventful hour.
Light? Drink. Oh, fair.
Who had an eventful hour? You and me? Oh, okay.
We had a very eventful hour. There was a whole lot of sleeping and a little bit of
wasted
drinking.
my whiskey.
Yeah, I did waste your whiskey.
At least you wasted the cheap stuff.
Exactly.
Right. So,
I mean-
do I have to edit in my bag that it's like a 80% filled bottle still, or
You could say there's a mostly full bottle of cheap whiskey. It has no gold value because it's opened and no weight.
no? I was
'cause
worried
it's not
about
that
weight. I
big.
don't think I'm close to weight. That's more or less.
No,
what I was
it's
getting at.
negligible weight.
All right, cool. So I'm not concerned. We just know what it's gonna.
Yeah,
be.
the only thing that matters because it's not like an item. If you get hit by anything that mentions that it destroys items, I'll say it breaks.
Okay.
Okay. So, guys, we have to go down to where?
You guys
The
never
warehouse
decided.
district.
Oh, that.
But we got some time.
I thought you
could
meant for
always
the
ask-
main story.
No, we still have to decide that as well.
Yeah.
Cool. You want to play Onyx? You want to play some cards? It looks fun.
So, if we need to go down to the warehouse district, do we know where that is in reference to where we are, about how far of a walk? I just want to make sure.
We went to the warehouse
We're
district
prepared.
earlier to return the bodies.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but we don't. I'm asking where in reference we are now.
You know that like where the note specified, it mentions like down and more like towards the docks area of the warehouse district. You're already in like this seedier part. You couldn't be more than 20 minutes.
Okay. I just want to make sure it's not like an hour.
No, it's not that far.
Okay. So
I'm interested to see what
who's
this
it?
unicorn.
We'll make
have
sure
to
we get
follow
there
is.
on time. Let's make sure, because we don't know what this is going to be about. I mean, we don't know if they're going to be happy, angry, pissed off. We don't even know who it actually is. I think let's be ready for anything. But aside from that, do we want to talk about where we want to go after tonight?
Yeah, we need a plan
Starting tomorrow.
for how we're gonna, I guess, connect the kingdoms or areas. I don't know how
Well,
many kingdoms.
I
there are.
also a part of that too. We also need to keep in mind when we go talk to Hope.
Hope.
When we go talk to Hope too, I don't know if they found out any more on her, the other girl. She might send us in a direction to look.
Oh.
And that might start a training for us too. Just keep that
Yeah,
in
but
mind.
I'm not.
I'm just
worried
saying,
about-
keep it in mind.
I'm not worried about looking for an orphan's parents versus the end of the world with a lot more people.
I
It's a
mean,
side-
we
Sorry if that's
could.
insensitive.
I mean, we
Not
could
really,
go
bro.
now. We did say tomorrow, just because I figured we could probably like sleep, go to the warehouses, hit up the orphanage, and then leave. So that's kind of my bad. We could show up a day early. I'm sure it won't make a difference.
It's not like her parents are coming to pick her up.
Exactly.
For all we know, you could be her dad.
I don't think I'm old enough to be her dad.
To be completely honest, I'm not sure what her connection is to the caravan in the first place. I know Risen said he found her on the streets, but maybe
That was a lie.
the company might know something else that we don't, which is why I'm kind of waiting.
I'm
how
down
did-
if we want to. I'm down if you want to run that way. We got time to kill. Let's get it done. I would agree with that.
I don't think they will know anything, but would we want to like go to Hope, be like, hey, we don't know anything, and then come back and it's like, actually, suddenly we remember stuff. Or I don't know if
When we
DMG
suddenly
has any,
remember
like,
it,
context.
suddenly we learn details.
I will also say all of you know for a fact that the girl was not on the caravan with you. Like, you're 100% certain of that. That she did not leave the city with you or arrive with the caravan when you took the job. She is unrelated to the caravan. As far as, like, in your memory of shit that definitely happened, that girl was nowhere.
Hey, Mr. Ophis.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anybody? We're all standing like at the bar.
You're at like a table off, like a booth off in the corner to get a little bit of privacy.
Is there anybody that I notice is like particularly more like really drunk, like a possibly pickpocket?
Where is this going?
Perception check. There are definitely people who've been hitting the bottle pretty hard. It's only like 5 o'clock-ish, so nobody's like blacked out yet. Because you imagine most people probably just got off work relatively recently. But there's definitely a couple people who are on the drunker side. But no one's like completely blacked out on the floor or anything.
Okay, well, I think I'd like to use Mage Hand and maybe try to pick one or two of them. Just see if they got any cash in their pocket. Feeling light.
Okay, I mean, you can attempt to do so. You can fiddle around in the pockets of a random, somewhat drunk person. It would be sleight of hand.
Yeah.
No one is so drunk that you would have advantage, but you imagine they're not particularly
fine,
perceptive.
Okay, so just sleight of hand?
Yeah, just sleight of hand, just straight sleight of hand. Okay.
I wish I could steal off people because I'd sleight of hand. I would sleight of hand Cole right now as he's pickpocketing somebody else.
Quick
I want to
question.
do it so bad.
Would my passive perception see that or no? My passive is 14.
No, because the mage
'cause-
hand is invisible.
Oh, fair. Never mind then.
Can I draw on his arm while he's busy?
They do not notice. You pat down the drunk person, you get 2 copper.
Damn. All right, I'll take it. Better than nothing.
Yeah, not people here aren't exactly loaded. This is the shitty tavern.
No,
Yeah.
listen. I wasn't expecting much.
Fair enough.
Like I said, I'll take whatever I can get.
In a more serious note, can I like look at my not look at my items? Never mind. We're in a seedy place. Never mind. It's gonna be like I stare at my orb, but I'm not gonna pull that out.
I ponder my orb in public.
Speaking of drinks, Sai, you never drank that potion from before. The one that you were... The one from...
Oh, so dire to
Wisdom's Lab.
get.
Yeah, that you kept asking Brontes for. The one you said you felt a
Why are
connection with.
we Why are we pressuring me right now to drink? That's not fair. That's not fun,
Oh,
guys.
Shoot, I'm
That's-
sorry. I didn't mean it
That's
that
so
way.
rude. Peer pressure.
sorry.
What are we doing?
Okay,
Whoa,
I'm gonna
Felix,
stop.
I
for
thought-
dinner.
whoa.
Drink
Felix,
it,
I thought
drink
better
it.
of you.
Why are you diverting this conversation? You
I'm
getting
not
all
diverting. Weren't you just stealing? Maybe I should go tell that man you stole 2 copper off him.
You didn't see
You
him
have
do
no
that.
idea that happened.
Dang. I just assumed.
You assume 2 copper?
Magically
that's
see
all-
2
that's
copper
all his
fly
tools are
over.
worth.
No one
That's all
knows
his
that
tools are
happened.
I know, sorry. I just
That's fine.
whenever something happens to the group, I just automatically assume we all know.
It's okay. Just get some true sight, and then
That's
you can
fine.
see the mage hand.
Okay.
Maybe I'll
No,
look.
don't start this shit.
Uh,
Mage hand stays invisible.
Oh,
No,
it'll
I
still be
started-
invisible. It can just be seen.
I don't know if that's something I should be pulling out and drinking in the middle of a bar.
No, I was just wondering
So
if you ever.
what does it
Okay.
do? We're just curious.
I mean, do you want to
Well-
see me chug it right now? Because I can.
No.
I
No.
don't-
No, no,
That's
no,
what I
no, no.
thought.
I was just
That's what I
asking if
thought.
you did drink it.
I did not. I still have it.
What does it do?
I don't know. I haven't drank it
Things
yet.
and stuff and things.
Well, the way
wanna
you were
bet?
so
Bronte,
intently
Bronte,
to take
Okay,
it,
how
I was
much
just
money-
curious.
Brontes, you did
I know
roll
exactly
really,
what
yeah,
it
you know
does.
exactly what it does.
I know what it is.
How much you
Care
want to bet
enlighten us, Bronte?
what it does?
I'm just giving him a smart ass answer because he's asking what it does.
Because it's been like a couple months in real life, so.
Yeah, no, I remember what it does.
Okay.
I don't.
Well,
It's a potion of dragon's breath.
I know what
that
it's
one,
called.
yeah.
It's a very old and diluted and like thick and syrupy version of it with stuff in it that she has a connection to, but it's essentially a potions of
okay,
dragon's
I
breath.
pull it out to look at it, but I like keep it hidden so like the rest of the bar can't see it.
Yeah, it looks the same as when you put it in the
Yeah,
bag, and you get that same like once you start staring at it again, you get that same kind of like spiritual call that you did the first time that you set eyes on it.
But it's not like
Call it the wild.
calling me like fiercely to drink it.
No,
right?
it's not like demanding that you drink it, but it's
Fantastic.
that same level of like familiarity and connection that you get the
Can I
feeling.
open it and
Doesn't
smell
mean
it?
You
Can I
can't.
smell it?
You smell it.
Yeah.
Roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no!
Oh no!
A wisdom saving
A
throw?
wisdom saving throw. Perfect.
Oh my god!
2 nat ones in a row.
You take like a
Sigh.
you take a whiff, right? And you're like, I just kind of want to smell the potion. It's just a
God.
potion. I'm just gonna smell. I'm not gonna drink it. And you take like a bit instead of doing the thing that you're supposed to, where you like waft something towards your nose just in case it's like toxic. You put your like nose over the bottle like a toddler, and you just huff it like a marker. And you take this big huff, and you're like, damn, that smelled like really good. And you look up, and you're not in the tavern anymore.
What?
Oh,
You look up and you're in a grassy field soaked in blood. The 5 people who are standing around you aren't there anymore. There are 2 dead corpses of dragons and an enormous bronze dragon crying his eyes out, like bawling, with lightning coming out of his eyes like tears. And then you're back at the tavern.
I cork the dragon's breath and I put it back in my bag and I kind of just stare off into the distance.
Did it smell
Care to explain what
good?
the fuck just happened?
You
Huh?
look like you went to war.
From your perspective, nothing has changed. This was instantaneous.
She just said she looks off into the distance.
Yeah, but she always does that.
Yeah.
That's a fair statement. Did
And
it
we
smell
always
good at
question
least?
it.
To be fair, we do always question it.
To be fair,
It smelled like it had answers I didn't want to know yet.
Calyx is gonna give a weird look and go, okay, son.
what does that smell like?
Right?
Lavender.
Nostalgia,
smells-
I imagine.
It smells like
Lavender.
if you really want to know, it smells like a field of wild grass and blood. Can we be
Oh,
done
I
now?
like that.
Okay.
I like blood.
So
Okay, then.
anyway,
This is gonna be a long 6 hours.
Not if you guys give me a reason to fast forward.
Well, actually,
We
real
just,
quick,
like-
why not?
Can we just wait around and have like light drinks and a light? Can I just get food for the table?
Get a what?
Food. Do they sell food here?
Oh yeah, there's like a pretty bad back kitchen.
Can I challenge Onyx to an arm wrestling contest?
Oh my god.
You sure can.
Yes.
This is gonna be contested.
What do we roll?
It's contested athletics. So you both roll athletics. Yeah.
Question. I know you say
Athletics?
that I can't. I know that you say that I can't steal from him, but can I use sleight of hand to like mess him up?
You sleight of hand to make him like what do you mean, like to mess up his arm
Tickle him to
wrestle?
lose. Yeah, like I tickle a feather under his nose or something.
I'm wearing full plate armor.
I mean,
Wait, you have full plate?
Not plate.
you're wearing
sorry.
chainmail. You're wearing chainmail.
Chainmail.
You haven't gone
Still in
shopping
full
yet.
chainmail.
Technically speaking, I mean, you could be like, I tickle him under the table, or like I kick his leg or something. Yeah, you can roll for it. I'll say.
Yes! Side reach?
I'll have to say. I mean, yeah, it's. I mean,
No,
he's
because
not
I feel
huge.
like I can use. Let me use. Actually, can I use my?
Put her on the other
cantrip
side of the table and she's arm wrestling. How far can she reach?
She's like 5 foot. She's not a midget. Like.
I'm gonna be curious how this goes after 2 nat ones.
Let me say. Okay.
Yeah. So first things first,
Can I use,
and then what's gonna happen is first things
Okay.
first. What's gonna happen is Onyx is gonna need to just roll athletics.
Okay.
Right. 10.
Fuck.
Okay.
Oh
now
my
you're
God.
going to roll sleight of
If
hand,
Sai
and then you're
wins
gonna say
this.
what you do. If the sleight of hand is above 10, then he has to re-roll and take the lowest. If it is below
Okay.
10, the 10 stands, and then you roll athletics.
With how badly I've been rolling.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
So
Damn
it
it.
fails. So you like
Yep.
try to kick him in the shin. You're like, this will be funny, and you like hurt your toe on his like armored knee pad or whatever. So it does not
Meanwhile,
work.
I
we just got
stare
clank.
Well,
Yeah.
actually, like what I wanted to do, I wanted to use prestidigitation to like create like a noise in his ear to like jolt him, and then go. But that's okay.
Well, prestidigitation that requires somatic components, right? So you need both hands. So you can't do it if you're arm wrestling.
Well, I wanted to use subtle spell to cast it.
Well, subtle spell gets rid of the vocal components. I don't think it gets rid of the somatic
It
components.
it gets rid of somatic too.
Oh, cool. In that case, yeah, you could totally do that, but it failed. So,
It's too late. Yeah. I'd rather kick him.
okay.
than
So
use
now,
my-
now you just roll athletics.
Okay.
No way.
She's
No
gonna
way.
roll a fucking nat 20.
It's gonna be really
Really,
bad.
really funny.
It's gonna be a nat fucking 20.
You
It's
have a
gonna beat
minus
my
1
10.
to athletics, right? No, it's 0 plus 0. So, Onyx,
Dang it.
you are so confident arm wrestling this teeny tiny girl. You're like, I am gonna obliterate her. And for the first 5 seconds of the arm wrestle, that's what you're thinking. And then neither of you are moving. You're like deadlocked, and you're like, holy crap, she's been hiding. That she must be jacked. She's like hold it for like multiple seconds. It's only after painstaking seconds do you slowly start to gain ground, and then finally do you just barely beat her. And you're like, Jesus, this chick's
So sad.
she's been sharking.
She brolic.
Well, that did not go how I wanted to go, but you're pretty strong. I'll give you that.
Calyx,
I just
Calyx,
wanted
from
to
your
nap. I'm a little
perspective,
tired.
from your perspective, this tiny little girl, you're like, wow. You're like, Onyx is buff. What is she packing?
Like I said, I just said like, yeah, it was
Cole wants
it was
to-
a match. I was just
Cole
just
wants
be
to
clear,
try
I
real
just
quick.
woke up. I was
Who's
really
Cole
tired.
firsting?
I want to bet.
Zai.
I'm gonna bet. Oh, you're firsting me? Okay, let's go. Let's go.
Oh god.
So
Cole.
here's the thing, right? I can do the same thing where I can try to just sleight of hand him
Can I
out, right?
also try and slide a
You
hand
can,
to him
I
at
mean,
the
you
same
can,
time?
you can
Oh my
attempt.
god.
Oh
you
my
did.
god.
So in that case, what's gonna happen? Both of you roll athletics, then both of
Okay.
you roll sleight of hand, and then if the sleight of hand beats the other person's athletic, they roll again with this. They roll another time and take the lowest.
Okay.
So first side roll. Okay, Cole rolled it. Boom, 23. Cool.
Oh my
Okay.
god.
Well. fuck
So
me, I
now,
guess.
Cole roll sleight of hand.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yes, you can.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, and now Sai roll sleight of hand.
Okay. Well, I'm fucked.
Just roll above a 20.
That's not happening with how this has been going.
Oh my god.
Onyx, I thought this was a problem.
So Cole, so you're like, oh, I have a master plan. You're like, I'm gonna fiddle at the last second. I'm gonna get her to like drop her concentration, and then I'll beat her, and I'll look stronger than Onyx. And you watch as after you do the sleight of hand, she gets like kind of distracted. You're like, time to go in. You watch like a butterfly fly past the table, and she gets completely distracted and just looks at it and completely forgets what she's
sounds
doing.
about
And you
right.
just slam her hand to the table. And you're like, oh,
That sounds
well,
about
that whatever
We
works.
started yet. Shit.
Oh my
That's
god.
my brother.
You're supposed to be the strong one.
Shut up! I woke up from a nap. I'm tired still.
Sure you are, says the
Anyway.
guy at the booth behind you.
Well,
Yeah.
Shut the fuck up, bitch.
well, can I?
No,
can I-
don't say that out loud.
Okay,
No
well, I
bar
need to
fights.
redeem myself, so can I wrestle Calyx
Oof.
now?
Wrestle or arm wrestle?
Arm wrestle. I mean, arm wrestle.
What are you just trying to do
She
one
just
by one?
tackles
Wrestling it on
Calyx. Calyx, do you consent to being arm wrestled?
I look at him and I give him my like best puppy dog eyes.
Sure,
Don't
fine.
conform.
Yes.
Okay, dude, same rule. It's athletics, and if you want to try to sleight of hand, you do the sleight of hand thing.
I may, but
What's crazy is this comes down to a straight up roll.
God.
Oh my
No.
god.
No fucking way.
Are you sleight of handing?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay,
try
roll above an 8.
Well, I might as well sleight of hand too at this point.
Sure, try.
Two.
None of us trust any of
Okay,
you.
so now both of you succeeded. Both of you succeeded. So now both of you have to roll athletics again and take the lowest.
Okay.
Oh god.
This is so
Saw your
dumb.
fuck. Saw your fuck.
See what's funny is that both of
Wait,
those are gonna be good again.
Wrong.
Okay, so
Athletics was a 6.
Calyx was a 6. Okay,
Okay.
so what happens is
They tied him.
for about 30 seconds, like, but what happens? Like we'll say Brontes is the one who does it. He puts like his hands over your hands and he's like, begin. And then you watch as for 30 consecutive seconds, Sai and Calyx are deadlocked. The hands don't move. Like you see the table
Cole's
underneath
confidence is
them.
going way
You
up.
see the table underneath them start to like shake as they're putting 100% of their power into this, and the hands aren't moving. You see Calyx's huge biceps like bulging out through his shirt, and you see Sai's like rail thin arms doing the same, and somehow neither is pushing any ground. And after 30 seconds, they both let go and they start like rubbing their biceps and their triceps, and they're like, ooh, damn. It's like, and it's a complete tie, complete deadlock.
Okay. I have to say, Calyx is actually like way stronger than Onyx is.
I want to say I'm disappointed in you
happened?
two big men.
Dear
You
Lord.
know what?
As
Now
I
I have
think
to
this-
wrestle Cole. Let's do this.
Oh my god.
I was gonna say, you want to fucking take it on?
Yes.
Okay, dude,
I'll
same rules.
defend my title.
It's
Can I-
contested athletics.
Can I sleight of hand someone to mess them up while they're
You
doing
can,
this?
you can.
Can I sleight of hand Cole?
You can, but if you roll below his passive perception though, since you're not in the fight, he'll notice.
Oh. Can I just draw on him then?
No.
It'll be the same roll, and if you roll below, he'll
fine.
notice. So
That's fine.
What is my passive?
Tell me
I
when.
don't know what my
Tell me when to
passive
go.
it's 10 plus your wisdom modifier.
is. 10 plus my wisdom modifier?
Yeah. So if you have a wisdom
It
of
says
14,
it right
it's 12.
underneath all of the athletics and stuff.
Oh,
I love how we're
14.
wasting all of these rolls on this.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I like
getting all
how
the
we
bad rolls out
wasted
of the
like
way.
20 minutes just playing
Are we though?
arm wrestling.
so
Calyx,
yeah,
you
so
blew an 18.
Calyx, if you'd like to roll athletics against against Cole,
I would like Cole. Oh wait, no, he has to do it against me. That's right.
15. Okay.
Go plug it in.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh, that's I.
Yeah. And now Cole roll your athletics.
I guess
Uh,
Cole
I
would be the sleeper then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
he's the
Cole would
sleeper
be
build.
sleeper. Womp womp.
You can't see it under the cloak, but you know it's
Oh.
there.
Yeah, that whole -1 strength is really
Yeah,
My
helping.
starting to
sleight of
set
hand's
in.
gotta go crazy.
Okay, are you gonna try to sleight of hand Calyx?
Of course.
Okay, so you need to roll sleight of hand. 13 is below 15, so it fails. And then, so Calyx, you feel Colt attempt to like jimmy you or like twist your wrist to get the advantage, and you just like brute strength, like, no, that's not happening. And while you're doing that, you're so like focused on beating Calyx, you don't
Can I
realize.
summon Mage Hand to help me push him down?
The mage hand has no strength. It can only move. It doesn't have a strength score.
Damn.
And then while you're so focused on that, Sai draws a mustache on you, and you don't notice because 19 is above 14. And then
Okay, but-
and
Where's the
Calyx
mustache?
and then Calyx ultimately is like, "Oh wow, good job, Cole!" Bam, and just slams your hand into the table. Easy, no dip.
Well, I'm tired now.
I stare Cole right in the eye. I'm like, Sai is so much stronger than you are.
You got lucky.
I beat her when you couldn't.
You got lucky.
Yeah, but there was a butterfly, so
Yeah.
it didn't really count.
Okay, let's just bring this full circle.
Uh-huh.
Calyx, one last match.
With two strong people.
I haven't even full
Just
circle.
straight athletics.
Just
You-
straight out.
Yeah, no sleight of hand, no bullshit. Just two strong men.
Hey, can we do best 2 out of 3 on the
Ophis
athletic
will
roll?
allow you to do best 3 out.
No, all the rest have been all normal.
This is
Well,
attorney.
you've
It's
all
fine
been
now.
cheating the entire time.
You've all been cheating.
You both lost to Sai.
Yeah, but now we're trying to.
Oh no, you
No, Calyx tied with Sai.
And
Yes,
I
and
beat
on-
Sai.
And Calyx beat me
And Cole.
We tied, and I beat Cole.
and Cole. So
So by the transitive property, Calyx is like the strongest person in the group right now.
Who now has a mustache on his
I
head?
haven't even done any of this.
I beat Sai. I didn't challenge Cole.
Neither has
so how?
Ataraxia.
Because you're about to
So are we
lose to
doing
Calyx.
2 out of 3
No,
here,
because you're about to lose to Calyx.
Calyx, are we doing 2 out of 3 or 1 shot?
2 out of 3.
Dude,
One
yeah.
shot.
Go
I think
for
it's
it.
more fun.
No cheating,
Okay, you
just
want to go one
strength.
at
No
a time,
cheating,
or how do you
straight
want to
up.
do this?
Yeah.
Okay.
Three straight in a row.
One at
One
a
at a
time.
time,
Me and
one
the
at a
two
time.
elves
I'll go
have been
first.
repping
Okay,
this
I'll
whole
go
time.
first.
Okay.
Okay, 11. Calyx wins. It's a close match, but Calyx seems pretty confident.
Oh,
Second
Oh,
match.
damn.
Second match, Onyx catches his second win, blows Calyx out. He's like, oh, damn, my pride. The final match. Final
Oh my
match.
God!
It's a dead
Get
heat.
there.
And you know what it is? You know what it is? It's the fact that, Cole, you have to announce it before you roll. That doesn't count. Now, the
I know. I was just doing
the
a joke.
you guys are like you each won one, so you're like, oh, I put all my strength in that first one to get like an early lead, and then Onyx with the comeback, and you're both like, because you're doing it consecutively with no breaks, you're starting to feel it in your right arms, and you're like, damn, and it ends up culminating in like both of you locking up in the middle, and you're strong enough to hold each other back, but neither of you have the gas in the tank to like win the final match, so it ends up being 1-1 and then a draw. So it's 1-1-1. And you're like, damn, and you like acknowledge each other. You're like, you are strong. You're definitely stronger than Cole.
I will
Left
shake
hand.
Calyx's hand and say, "We know who their actual strength houses are in this party."
You both lost.
It's definitely.
Calyx agrees with no problem.
totally
And
Onyx and Calyx. Sai says without an ounce of sarcasm in her voice.
wait, what did Sai say? I missed it. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I missed it too.
Oh.
You like cut out.
It is the people who are the strongest in our party are most definitely Onyx and Calyx. Sai says without an ounce of sarcasm in her voice.
Damn right.
Meanwhile, the
Calyx
two
is
elves
not
are
just
big
gonna
judging.
Okay. Cole, I think you said you wanted to play some cards.
I'm gonna just look at Cole real quick and go, hey, when did you grow a mustache?
It is a nice
I
mustache.
like your pencil thin
What are you
mustache.
fucking talking about?
It looks really good.
Can
I didn't know
hold
you were going for
hold
that
up like a
pencil thin
spoon
mustache.
so
Is
you
there
can
any
see his
reflection
face?
so I can see it at least?
No, there's no
I
mirrors.
almost
This is
like
a
a spoon
shitty
so you can see his
dive
face.
bar.
Sai has like some really reflective things in her hair, and so she pulls something out and just like gives it to him to kind of like
Oh,
try
wait.
and see.
I'm pretty sure the Roach kit starts with a mirror, doesn't it?
Oh, does I guess? Oh, I guess it does.
That's
So
fine.
yeah, you have a teeny tiny pocket mirror that you use for like picking locks that you look
Oh,
into,
alright, so yeah,
and
I'm
you
gonna
see
use
that
that.
there's
I'm
a
gonna look-
you see that there's a mustache drawn on
fix.
your face again, and
I'm
you have
gonna
no
wipe
idea
it
how
off.
it got there.
While
gonna
this
wipe
is
it off.
happening, oh sorry.
And yeah, no, I don't know how, don't know when, but I know it's one of you two, one of you 5 motherfuckers now.
Well,
Five
Time.
motherfuckers?
Well,
5.
I mean, I
Five.
actually
You
thought
want
it
to say
looked,
5 here.
You couldn't catch me.
it looked
you
really
couldn't catch
good
him.
on you. So I feel
All I
like
know is not you playing a practical joke.
You know what? I hope you get a bigger mustache drawn on your face.
You're just mad because you can't grow one.
Sai
I believe I
knows
have better
that
facial
down.
hair than you.
DM note: create mustache monster. It's like a rust monster, but every time it hits you, your hair falls out.
Oh, no.
Damn, I thought it was like
Hey,
a parasitic
no.
mustache.
Well,
I was
Well,
thinking
we're,
parasitic mustache.
No, that's
Well,
an
we're
episode.
arguing.
That's an
Can I use,
episode of Codename Kids Next Door. I'm not gonna rip that off.
Is it
While we're
actually?
arguing,
Is
Yeah,
it?
with the sentient mustache, it like mind controls you.
I do not remember that.
well,
Ah,
while we're
yeah.
arguing,
I remember
especially,
that.
like trying to figure out what's going on.
Oh yeah,
Can
you guys
Cole
were
use
supposed to
Mage
come
Hand
up with
try
a
to
plan.
fix-
You guys were talking about like where to go next and save the world and all that stuff. If ever you want to get to that at any
Oh,
point.
Well, I
yeah,
have one
sorry.
last thing now on the principal here.
Oh, the principal.
Can
of course.
Sai try to use Mage Hand? Oh my god, can I use Mage Hand to try to steal jerky from Sai while we're all distracted to figuring out my mustache?
Sai's passive perception over her jerky is incredible. Back
you
off.
can try because it's not a
I'm gonna
monetary item. I'll allow it.
Ugh.
I'm gonna try. I want to try to steal the jerky.
Sai,
We're
what's your,
gonna roll.
what's your passive perception, Sai?
It's only 11.
Okay, roll above an 11.
Oh, easy. What do I got to roll? Sleight of hand.
Yep,
Yeah.
Thank you.
20. Way to waste the 27. Roll the 19 on the dice. So
That
yeah,
was such a waste of that
you,
number.
You slither your invisible mage hand into like her the belt loop, the holding the pouch of jerky, and you like pull out like a fistful of jerky. And and no one sees it because no one has a passive perception of 27. But if anyone was looking, they'd see just a hunk of jerky floating invisibly from her pocket to your pocket.
And Cole's just gonna sit there and start eating a piece of jerky. It's fine.
Sai clocks him eating a piece of jerky, checks her pouch, and notices that something is missing
Because it's too light.
because it's too light.
Her pouch is
Where did
one
you get
jerk-
that?
I found
Wait.
it. It was in the hotel room. It was complimentary.
They did say no food included.
Yeah,
in
Sai,
that,
you know
remember?
that's bullshit. The guy very clearly said no food provided. Something about this story
Hey,
stinks.
Who's to say the last guest didn't clean up?
You
They're a
just
dive
ate some-
bar. They don't have a
You just ate
housekeeper.
some random guy's food who left it in the room.
Hell yeah.
You trust
Gross.
random dude jerky?
Hey, again, as
Cole,
far as
roll
my
for
eyes, I know
Cole,
where it came
roll
from.
for
Nobody else does.
roll for HIV.
Oh,
It's not actually HIV jerky.
Can I, Wow. Okay, well, this has been noted, and
Sai will
this
remember
conversation.
this.
Sai will remember this. This conversation is.
I has
over.
no proof.
I don't need proof. You're a liar. Can I
I
insult?
have a mustache on my face. We can't prove it.
No, we can prove there's a mustache on your face.
Anyway, I will remember this. This is gonna be sticking in my brain.
Okay. Well, you wanted to go play
what?
cards real quick?
No.
Before we
need to-
play cards, could we maybe discuss saving the world so that the DM
Yes.
can prepare for future sessions,
Yep,
please?
sorry.
I need to know where you want to go so that I can make it how you get there.
To do our quick.
Personally, based on the map, I kind of feel like we should go south first, get that out of the way, and then I don't know, or go to that new city that's being built that we passed on the way in here, past the fingers.
I think, personally, we should head more north
Why not?
because the way. Hopefully, I'm correct on this. When the king was talking, especially, they weren't. I don't know how to say this without sounding really stupid, which is gonna happen no matter what.
Well, that's just because it's you.
Yeah, I know, and also I'm trying to recall. I had this all worked out 10 seconds ago in my head.
Do you want me to try for you?
Maybe if you didn't
go
spend
for
30
it.
minutes
Didn't
arm
the
wrestling.
king say that he has allies to the north that haven't been really responsive lately, but that
Yes,
might be a
he
good
said-
spot to start?
He said
Right.
communication with the North had broken down recently. And
So
he
I
doesn't
think
know
we
why.
should go try to figure out what's going on, because if we can get that way, if they're an ally, if we're to know an ally, but they're possibly having a problem, we can help them solve it
Right.
quicker. That'd be more likely for them to want to help us and get involved.
I was
And then
just
the
gonna-
more allies we have already, the
Faster we can
easier it
spread
might
the
be to
word.
convince some of the other groups to join.
Right. I think it would be good to keep in mind like which areas might be a little bit more difficult to convince. So I think in that regard,
Orcs.
So not
Well-
south, uh,
well, I
East.
mean,
west.
they're gonna take longer to agree with us. So I feel like we need to go there first to work on our
I
relationship. with
would
them.
almost feel they'd be more. I feel like you'd have a better chance if we had more people on board.
If we
'Cause
can show
otherwise
we
they
have
think
other
we're-
kids,
Otherwise, they might think we're just talking out of our ass.
But
absolutely.
I feel like if we went to the orcs first and like we're like, hey, this is your idea, like to they'd be more inclined to like follow because they don't want to follow everyone else.
Wait,
So,
Calyx,
I
don't
can-
orcs follow strength?
I can kind of agree with this one. Right now, the entire Orc Kingdom is at a weird place politically right now, but usually strength is king. I think there are other methods to convince them. I'm trying to find them anyway, but I haven't come across anything in my travels yet. It
So
might
if we have
come
more
down to
strength than them,
that would definitely be a more convincing factor.
It would almost force
Or
their
would it
hand
be a
without forcing their
challenge?
hand.
Well, you can look at it as strength, or would they view it as a challenge? Like, what would you think, Caleb?
They're not going to go up against 5 kingdoms at once.
Well, they would gladly go up against
They would
5
totally
kingdoms.
go against 5
yeah,
kingdoms.
they would.
But
And I feel
also, but if we have
Wait.
5 kingdoms lined up and they understand there's going to be no kingdoms left to fight after we all fucking die, I think
Then
they're
those
going to
mindless beasts would be happy to fight to the death.
yeah.
Calyx
funny,
is just
'cause we
gonna
you're different, so why can't they change?
because I know that they are different. I'm trying
none
to
of-
change them, but right now we don't have the time for negotiating with them.
So
I
why?
think-
So I think we need to start getting numbers first.
I have to disagree. Numbers
if they
help,
don't want to
sure.
submit, they value strength. We make them submit.
No, I don't think
can't
that's
And
going to
if
be
they
the
know we're going
option.
to gather
We
other
can't-
kingdoms. What's to say they don't just try to imprison us and say no? We don't talk to other people now.
We cannot take on an entire kingdom by ourselves.
We need
I need
that.
you to
we need
understand that
allies
what-
behind us before we
Stop.
go there.
One foot soldier from the Bloody Axe tribe can wipe out an entire village. We cannot do that. We need a different angle in order to do it. I've been
Can't
spending the
say.
last couple years of my life trying to find a different way, a path of at least mercy, in order to get them to listen, because brute strength will not work. It will be a fight to the death. We need to find out what's important to them. And I don't think we can figure that out by just going straight through the King's Shield and walking kingdom. I think that should be delayed and we should gather allies, like Cole said first.
So we're on the same page. Ish.
Yes, I'm
There's no
talking
disrespect to you. I just think this is the best way for us to get the best chance.
I'm just saying right now that even with the allies,
Still
it
questionable.
won't be
But
enough
what if
to convince them.
they view
Well,
it
then we
as
influence them.
as
There's the
us
6 of
starting a
us.
war against them?
Then they will they will fight back if they think it's a war, which is why we need a different way to approach them, because they will gladly fight.
Well, if we get stronger, is there any way we could convince them maybe on single matches versus the 6 of
I
us? We get stronger, we take them on, we prove that our strength is worth following, at least through this upcoming battle.
How does
We would-
challenging?
I don't like
Wait,
that.
sorry, Sai, you keep trying to
I-
talk. I'm
I-
sorry.
Well, how does challenging the? I don't even know what your.
I'm with you
people
on this one. I
call
don't
their
see the
leader.
point in challenging them.
If you
Not right
challenge the
now.
leader and you defeat, like, is that how it works? I don't know. 'Cause
Or
I
do they
know-
just get pissed off and want to kill us even more?
I think if it's all about strength, and if you go for the head and you show that you're stronger than the head, the rest will follow.
That's what I just said.
But not in the way that you're talking about going and getting all these allies and then going and marching up and being like, hey, join us. And I feel
They're
like that's
talking-
what
No,
No,
the allies
wait,
are there.
everybody
If they
stop.
try some
Everybody
shit with
stop
us.
for 1 second. Sai, you are arguing against Onyx's point where he said we could take them on one-on-one combat and eventually overthrow the government. Cole is saying that we need to gather up a bunch of different allies to eventually like communicate with them or ultimately go to them. We're having like four
I'm not-
different conversations at once right now.
Yeah, but I'm not saying either of those things. I'm asking specifically, how does challenging the orcs higher ups look like?
Are you asking how the politics shakes out?
Yes.
We
Okay.
wouldn't even get
Yeah.
close right now.
Yeah,
But we
well,
couldn't,
like
we couldn't
hypothetically,
go and be like,
I'll
I
say,
challenge.
yeah, I'll say,
the
Calyx,
leader.
you would know enough of the orc political system to know that, like, that is the nature of how things work. Like, if one tribe's got a beef with another tribe, the leader of one tribe can straight up challenge another tribe to a death match, basically, and winner wins. But technically, however, typically what happens in that circumstance is the two tribes one would break up and get run out, or they would get fused together, and you would strip the name of the old tribe. But now the next strongest orc from the tribe that lost is just gonna challenge the guy who won. So it's like technically, theoretically, if one orc challenged another orc, that is a manner of quote-unquote settling arguments, but it never shakes out that way start to finish. And you know for a fact, if someone who wasn't an orc tried that, it wouldn't work at all. Like, if Onyx, a tiefling, walked in and challenged an orc leader and won, every orc would go, great, good job, and then they'd just kill him. They would have no respect for non-orcs.
Calyx explains that.
Well,
because I feel like that's what I was trying to explain before.
I'm at an impasse.
We need allies to go try to talk to them, because we can't reason without a force that they don't want to fight.
Let's say absolute worst case scenario, we get everybody else in the nation on board. The Orc Kingdom will be just fine fighting. I would like them to be a part of us, but
They can hold their own if they need it.
They can hold
Okay.
their own, and they would happily die fighting at this point.
So I don't want to waste our time and resources trying to get them first. They're the last hoorah.
So I think we head to the north.
What
Outer
about
X-ray
Addie
Bron-
and Brontes?
Yeah.
Pretty sure Brontes is playing a game on his phone.
Don't
They
have
should.
phone games.
Yeah.
You mean
Where
on
Jingle,
is-
jingle.
his crystal
Jingle,
ball?
jingle.
I'm here. I've been listening this whole time. I'm just thinking.
You're valid.
Well, think faster.
It's an important
Stop.
decision. Take your time.
I feel
just-
like it's just the easier
Ophis.
option to not talk
Yes,
to the
I am
orcs
here.
first.
Who is, aside from the orcs, one of the most difficult of the people we will be trying to convince? Do we
In
know
character, I mean, I'm not going to tell you out of character because that takes the fun away.
character.
In character, each one is equally difficult in its own way. So,
Right.
Orc Kingdom is difficult due to how brutish and stupid they are, in a general sense, as Calyx has described. Like the way their politics shakes out is very confusing and very difficult to have a good, correct answer. So you have to navigate that. The alleged kingdom in the swamps are difficult because literally no one even knows where it is. So the difficulty will more than likely be in how long it takes you to find it. And then you have no idea, obviously, the social structure of it and learning the social structure and then convincing them. The north is difficult because it is arguably the furthest away. And
Right.
there is no up-to-date information that you have about it because connection has, for some reason, gone off with, as far as the king has told you. So you're basically taking the longest possible journey, going in blind, and you're going to have to, by the seat of your pants, figure out the situation and then solve it. But technically, they already have a relationship with the Empire, so the negotiation part should be the easiest. And then to the east, the Beastlands, its difficulty is in the fact that there is an active conflict between the Beastlands and the Human Empire. It is just not a public conflict, so you do not know the nature of how bloody or how deep the conflict is. So you know you would have the most negotiations to do in changing the sentiment from negative to neutral to then positive to get them to join you.
Right.
And obviously, the individual challenge of finding the particular key characters that you were asking the king about, like the very, very old people or powerful allies, are on a case-by-case basis. Like finding a boat to get to the specific island, learning more about them, figuring out where they are, finding the dragons. That is all hidden behind figuring out where they are first to then even begin to attempt negotiations with them.
Okay, I have an idea, guys. And just hear me out all the way through. We go up to the north. There is already a relationship here. We get them on the same page with us. From the north, we head southeast into the Beastlands.
So like
So
through
south-
from like the subterranean conglomerate to Cold Reach to the Beastlands.
Correct. So we travel southeast through the Beastlands, working our way through, so we get the north on our page. Then we get the southeast, this area, the Beastlands. We get them on our page. There's also that Isle of Regret. We don't really know too much about it. And the desert island of... I'm not going to try to say that.
You don't speak
The
Greek?
Thieves' Oasis. I don't.
Damn, you should learn
I
that.
barely speak English, brother.
Fair enough.
Aperamos?
Sure. I don't speak Greek either.
Well,
It sounded
no,
cool,
Oh,
blah.
shit, fuck you, dude. Honestly,
if I remember.
we travel to the north. Then we go southeast through the Beastlands,
Yes.
go through
Okay.
the islands, and then we go into the south. The Isolationist Kingdom. I don't really know what's there. But if we can get them on the page, that gives us pretty much the entire northeastern side of the entire continent. And then from there, we go to the Orc Kingdom.
Hey,
So
really
we're just
quick,
gonna like skip out on like the underbellies and like the smaller areas and all of the little people who might need or want to help out too.
I'm talking in a general sense. There's so many towns in between all of it.
So
It-
pretty much
it's just-
from like Steelmaw to the King Spear to Crove Cloth to the Great Forest to the subterranean
Exactly.
to Cold
We
Reach.
work our way
I guess
north.
we work with
then
word of
work our
mouth.
way east.
hey, Ophis.
Yes.
Do I need to roll? Can I roll a passive perception to make sure no one's paying attention to this map apparently being laid out on the table
No,
the way we're
we're
talking?
just talking
You
about
guys
it.
are
We're
just
not-
talking.
We're just
yeah.
talking.
About are all these places known to people though? So like, are
Yeah.
people listening?
Well,
Not
everything.
all.
Well, no, the Beastlands aren't, but I'm granting you some clemency because you're talking somewhat above table. But yeah, I mean, like
Okay.
the room, like
I just wanted
yeah.
to make sure I didn't need to be
Yeah,
safe
yeah, yeah.
about it.
The Isolationist Kingdom is technically a legend. Like archaeologists and treasure hunters have been looking for it forever. So that's like known. The North is known. The Beastlands, I mean, no one knows they're called the Beastlands, but people know about the land to the west. But how barely anyone's allowed to go there. But no one uses the word Beastlands, so you could just say to the east. You could just say to the east past the Twin Peaks. Also importantly, with Onyx's plan, that plan would require crossing the Twin Canine Peaks, which is something people don't do. Just putting that out there. It's very, very difficult. So to go
then we
southeast from the north to get to the Beastlands would require crossing the Twin Canine Peaks mountain range, which is basically, as far as you're concerned, damn near impossible. And that mountain range is basically only used for mining. So all those like little caves are just mines, and that's all people do is they mine the
Well,
bottom,
that's
and then they don't cross them.
But no matter what, we have to get from one side of it to the other. Whether we walk all the way around it 2 ways.
Well, that's what I'm
Means
saying.
we'd have
He
to come
specifically
back
said
and
going. He specifically said going southeast. Doing that
Oh, gotcha.
is very, very difficult compared to going south and then going east.
Above board, is there
So-
something in the Frost Forest Eternia that we know about, or we're not even sure if there's something there or not?
Legends say that's where
I
the
would
Fae
say-
live.
I would say we go like this, and then we hit these towns if that's the case. Scoot back over. Ta-da. Do all this shit.
Oh, thank God somebody got rid of my
Yeah.
line. I couldn't figure out how to get rid of it.
And then we can kind of wander back, hit this town, and then down here.
And then we can take a boat across to the others.
And then a boat to the orcs.
But we just skip out on the Frost
Well, I
Forest,
feel like
which legends say has the Fae, which, correct me if I'm wrong, the Fae are pretty magical, which means they're
They are
relatively strong.
They are all innately magical creatures. Yes, they are technically.
which means that they would be a powerful ally.
yeah. Legends
But also
say
get
that people.
absolutely-
Yeah. Legends say that people walk into the Frost Forest and then they have been found 40 years later, or people come late, like a year later, 40 years older, saying that they that they walked in there a day ago, but then they came out 40 years ago. Like, it is a unknown, timey-wimey magical forest that people stay out of because of the tricksy nature of Fae. They are not necessarily good guys or bad guys. Shit just happens to people, so people kind of leave them alone.
So that's the Bermuda Triangle.
Yes.
In a manner of speaking.
So
You could
unless
also
we
call it
have-
the Feywild.
If we,
I was gonna say the Lotus Hotel from Percy Jackson, or casino.
That's actually probably.
It's
accurate.
that is one that effect is one of many effects that have been attributed to that forest.
So what if we do this instead? What if we kind of go like oh shit. If we go like this, is it gonna be fucky with a boat?
I would like to clarify that we cannot see the line as you draw it. We only see it when you're done drawing it.
If we do that part, would it be fucky with a boat?
So you see on the map where there's a giant sea monster. That means boat travel there is very, very hard because of the giant sea monsters. So it could be done, but you are fairly confident it would be extremely difficult, not only in doing it, but also convincing a boat to do it with you.
Now,
Also, I do not know how to erase.
wait, real quick. Sorry to interrupt. This river that's running down the whole center, is it flowing south or north?
That's actually a great question.
It flows south. So the water comes
Okay.
in cold, and that's what makes everything so fertile.
so I also have one other.
Are there any rivers that flow north to south?
But I think we just go up
No.
north and then we take a fast track back all the way down. And then we just go east.
So go up north, take the river back down, basically toward where we are now. Toward the bridge, sorry.
Yeah.
Toward
unless-
the Lord's fingers again. Cut across there.
Scoop around
like
the side.
What Cole just drew.
Yeah. Like,
But we take the
essentially we
river.
go... Well, wait, where's my pen? Freehand.
No, I'm wondering, do we want to go to that place first?
Like, this
don't know.
way, we go up here, go through here, all the way up here, go here, catch a boat back down, unless something changed, get back here, check out how this city's been developing or any new developments back in the kingdom, go this way, visit these guys, cross the river, depending on what happens at the towers.
I was gonna say you need to
Steal
stop
this
your line
stuff.
so we can see.
Yeah, so go here, and then either take a boat and go back down here and go straight to the port city, because I'm sure there's got to be some form of trade happening over here somehow, and if there's not, we can charter a boat, go back through, check in with the kingdom once again, finish up here, and go back there and take care of the Orc Kingdom, unless for some reason we have to go and meet the elf up at the Isles of Living Horror. You know?
For clarity, and I might have misspoke. I don't know if you made the mistake or me, but the island he was referring to that the elf is on is not the Isles of Living Horror. It's the Isle of Regret, the singular island to the.
Oh, god damn it. That changes my entire plan.
Yeah. I might have misspoke
Okay.
last session. It's the Isle of Regret.
Okay, how do I get the eraser again?
I do it like this.
Oh, cute. But we should definitely pay a visit to him, so depending on how everything goes, I think it's to the north, down the river, over, maybe Thick Fur, Isle of Regret. Maybe he has some magic we can use. Somehow get back, and then deal with the rest of that.
Calyx. One, I
Yes.
love the rest of that.
Well, you know shit's gonna
Two.
happen.
So Mr. Ophis,
Uh-huh.
I think I want to try my above board question.
Yeah, go for it. Oh, you mean like with your item, or do you
Yeah.
mean like you're asking
Yeah.
me a question?
I think I want to run it with my item and like try to get the right answer out of this.
Okay, well then there's a whole thing to that. So you just gotta tell me you're using the ring.
I'm using the ring.
Okay, in the middle of
I'm
this
doing
bar.
What?
You're in the middle of this bar. You're gonna use your ring.
Well, does it give like a big glowy effect?
You've never used it before. You have no idea. That's why I'm asking. Everyone else's
maybe-
magical items do big glowy things when they use them.
Maybe we go to the bedroom real quick.
Yeah,
That doesn't sound very
so-
He said
inconspicuous. Very
everyone turns and looks at him and then looks at a group of like, okay. And then they all turn away. They're like, we don't judge.
I'm gonna whisper to Onyx. How much has he had to drink yet so far?
Not enough.
He had 1 cup, but if he's saying that he wants to go private, I feel like there's a damn good reason.
We shouldn't even trust the rooms in this place for very private conversations.
Well,
So somebody should sit.
how about this? Can we?
Watch
Who's got the highest passive perception? Can someone come? Who? All right, I'm gonna tell the group right now. I'll be like, guys, listen. I have a power, but I don't want to do it in a public setting.
Okay.
We have a double room. Do you think a couple of us can just, passive perception, like look out, make sure the coast is clear, and I wanna see what I can make out of this.
Like,
Okay.
I don't really have any complaints at this
I mean-
point.
I'm never gonna question you.
You should question each other. The sign of a healthy relationship, but keep going.
No, we argue. That's different. It's better. It's healthier. You'll learn.
Mm.
Oh, we're talking about the game. Sorry.
We don't question each other. We just there is a difference.
So who is going up to the room?
I will.
I've
Sure.
opened it to everybody who wants to go.
So I'm
Like,
sorry.
we
Do you
should all
need
go-
people in
stay
the
down
room
here
with
to
high perception, or
keep
people
suspicions
to
down.
be like lookouts?
He
with
wants
high
he wants people to
perception?
check out the room to make sure that it's like private, to make sure that no one sees what he's about to do.
I'll
Somebody
go-
can stand
I'll go to
outside
the
the
door.
door. A couple people in the room looking out. I don't know if there's a window or not. We never
Question.
asked that.
Where do I check passive perception?
Under the
It's
skills.
underneath your skills.
Not in the skills, right below the skills.
Oh, sorry. Scroll down. Hold on. You have a 12. I have an 11.
Did you see that?
Right
I
there.
have 13.
Passive perception.
I think
Passive perception.
Ataraxia should have the highest.
Down,
I have a 14.
up, down. Good boy.
I have a 12. Okay.
Good girl.
What the fuck
Okay.
is going
So,
on?
all right. So, are we all?
Yeah, we are.
I think Brontes is just not even here anymore.
I'll carry Brontes up the stairs and shove him in the room,
Go
and then
fuck
I'll guard the
yourself.
front door.
Wait, is it not sus that we're all getting up and going upstairs at the same time?
Nobody gives a
Okay,
shit.
fine,
It's
I'll
not a
just
big
go
deal.
there.
Nobody-
Some of
This
us
isn't
were
peace and
like,
joy.
Again, wait. Literally half of us were in the rooms already.
That was all right.
Yeah, but then
whatever.
we-
4
Yeah,
out of the
what,
5
30
rooms in the
minutes, an
bar
hour?
in this place have already been purchased for us for the day.
What?
All right, upstairs we
Okay,
go.
no, we're all gonna go take a nap. It's fine. Go.
Okay, so we're gonna
You
go
all
to
go
the room.
upstairs.
Yep. All right.
I'm standing
So
outside the
I-
door. Just putting that out there. In case
Guys, yeah, whoever's guarding, can everyone please keep like serious lookout? I
Is
don't
there
know how
anybody
this
to
is gonna go.
stay downstairs to make sure that we don't see anything through the floorboards or something?
I think that one's a little aggressive. I'm gonna be honest.
Are we
I don't
upstairs?
think-
Or they just said it's level ground. Did they say it was upstairs?
Oh yeah, that's actually a good question. Ophis,
Yeah, are you asking me that or are you asking the group that?
well, are we upstairs or are we on the same level that we?
Oh no, yeah, it's a tavern. It's the rooms are upstairs. Yeah, it's offset. It's like a
Sorry,
big
I kind
building.
of just assumed that, given.
No, yeah,
evil
it's two story. It's two stories.
construction.
Yeah, because the back of the first floor is that kitchen I mentioned. So
Okay. So, did everyone choose to come up, or did we leave anybody down? No, I'm not
Pretty
hearing
sure
half. Of
everybody went upstairs.
Everybody's upstairs.
Everyone's upstairs.
Well, we're gonna hope to God it's
All
not
right.
weird. We're gonna hope to Ophis it wasn't weird.
Who comes
I
into the
said
room?
that.
I'm
Do you
gonna
need
go
the
in the
high
room.
pass? Do you need somebody with the high perception in the room or outside the room?
I need everything. Is there a window in the room, God?
yes,
There is. I need somebody at the door, somebody at the window, bare minimum, with probably the best perception.
Dibs on door.
I'll go to the window.
okay.
I'll
Roll.
just stand next.
If you're at the
I'll
door or the
stand
window,
outside in the hall.
roll. Anyone who wants to actively roll perception to see if like you're private, roll a perception check.
Can technically we all roll it?
I mean, yeah, but if you're in the middle of the room, you're not going to be. It's not going to be as easy to look out the window to see if someone's watching you.
Well, if I can still see the window and they roll really fucking badly, I might see it
Oh
over
yeah,
their
if they
shoulder.
roll really badly, but you put the people
Alright,
who are
we're good
good
with
at
an
it
18.
there, so yeah.
Alright.
Should I roll it being out in the hallway?
Yes.
Oh, me and Brontes are outside in the hallway together. I love it.
They're like bouncers. They got their arms crossed by the door.
Alright, I like these numbers.
Okay. I mean, as far as everyone is concerned, you don't see anyone eyeballing the room. You don't see anybody out the window. You don't hear anyone who's eavesdropping. You don't see anybody who's eavesdropping. Looks pretty secure.
Alright, so I'm gonna use the ring. However that effect is,
Okay.
you have to
So
explain that.
anyone who's in the room watches as like Cole's like, I'm gonna use the ring, and he like goes to will the ring activated, and you watch as like this bright green light erupts from his hand, like the center of his hand, and you watch as it travels all the way over his body onto the floor, and you watch as everything around him in like a 10-foot radius, spectral grass and trees and plants like burst out of the ground. They're like translucent, but you could tell that they're like moving with the wind, and you see from the grass like deer and rabbits and birds flutter between the trees in this giant spectral translucent play. Almost no sound, only visual, but and it's very very like bright, and it's giving off a ton of bright light. And you watch as in the center of all of this there's like a vertical slit that widens, and this bright golden light pours out that connects to the ring, and then mentally you are instructed to ask your question.
Okay. Bear with me in the wording just a little bit. I should have it like 99%. It's like my question. In our journey that we're about to take in efforts to gather allies, information, and the best chance possible to stop this Star Scourge, is there any insight, information that you can give on a path of least resistance, at least on a start or in total, that would give us the most optimal amount of time to prepare correctly with the allies we'd get along the way?
That was a very very vague and long question. You got to give me a second. That was like 6 questions.
While God takes a second, I'm
It's
gonna
called a
grab
run-on
you.
sentence. I'm really bad at English, if you haven't noticed.
Someone
I know
fill
that
time. Fill time. Role play. Do something. I need a minute.
I'm grabbing a
Let's
tank.
play cards.
What do we
Oh,
have?
wait. No, I lied. Sorry. I want to arm wrestle Calyx again through the door for sake of it.
He just cast Mage Hand.
Yes. Calyx, you ready?
He said he was going to get a drink.
Oh, shit.
I gotta pee then.
Shit.
No, I'm not shitting. I'm peeing.
Well, I'm going to eat a piece of jerky.
I think Sai has also departed.
I'm still here. Sorry, what did you
Sai,
say?
you want to arm wrestle?
Yeah.
No fuckery. Just straight up roll.
Okay, I'm back.
Yeah. No, straight up. I'll do it.
Just athletics. One shot.
Okay, are we doing it at the same time? Do you want to count down?
Are you guys arm wrestling?
3. Oh, okay. Oh.
Of course she wins.
Wait, all right, so that's 1-1 now. So now we got to do the tiebreak.
What?
I won the first one, you won the second one.
Fine, whatever. We'll do it again.
All right, go for it.
Yes.
That's again. I want to do it again.
No, sorry, we're not doing 3 out of 5.
No, one more.
I would like to challenge Calyx again, but he walked. Now he's back.
Why are you
came
just
back.
ignoring me? I want to do it again.
Because I still suspect you of mustache drawing.
I suspect you of jerky stealing.
Okay,
You wanna?
just tell me when Onyx is back. I think I got it.
Oh yeah, we're good.
Oh, we're good.
Is everyone back from bathroom?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. On our end, yeah.
I didn't hear Ataraxia or Brontes.
Oh, are you guys good?
I
We're
haven't
here.
left. I've
Okay.
been here the whole time.
Okay, we're good.
Okay. So what Cole sees, only Cole sees this, right? So you peer into this like golden light, and what you see is you see a river. And the river is going up a hill, like against gravity itself. And it is going up. And you're like you're not on a raft, but you're somehow moving with the water. Like your spectral form is moving with the water. It's like first person. And as you crest the top of the hill, you see an entire immense column of rapids. The rapids get progressively worse, and they break off into several paths. Some paths are full of obvious, like, dangerous animals. Other paths are full of, like, sharp, jagged rocks and breaks that would batter and destroy any boat. And then some paths are like a series of waterfalls, like sheer drop 100-foot cliff waterfalls. And you notice that no aspect of the river is safe. However, you notice that in each instance there is always a something before the rapids get particularly bad that could be utilized in some way to navigate those rapids. So like the rapids with the massive animals, there are several large rocks and boulders that you could maybe hop over to dodge the animals. With the sheer waterfall drops, you notice on the bank there are large trees that instead of just flying off the waterfall, you could maybe lower yourself down some ways to mitigate the damage. Everything has some sort of circumstantial circumvention that could be utilized if you were wise enough to do so. If you continue to look all the way down the paths, you notice how after the first set of rapids in each path there's another and another and another, and as it gets further and further away, the rivers get darker and darker and darker until they become imperceptible, almost in a fog. And then your form like follows out into this fog, and then it backs off and you're back in the room.
Sorry, I wrote down what I could.
Oh my god.
He was listening. I was writing.
Sorry,
Terrible.
Onyx just wrote it and I can't read a word.
Well, luckily
That's
it's
why
being
there's
recorded.
video. No, I know, and I'm great.
I could read it.
Okay.
So what do you tell us?
You can just say, I tell them one for one what I saw.
Yeah. I'll describe it straight up, and then that way it's open to interpretation.
Wait. Everybody's got to come in the room together and see if we saw anything.
No one who
I'll
was
tell the room
no, yeah,
first.
no one who was
We'll all bring it
outside.
in.
No one who was outside saw anything. Like from the room.
So I'll tell the room at first. Which again, we're not gonna repeat it. We're good there.
So the only two Brontes and Calyx at this point,
yes.
correct?
Yeah, those are the only two who are outside the room.
Correct.
All right, we'll tell the room, and then we'll go out. I'm gonna open the and ask if they noticed anything from outside the room. Did they?
They did not.
No.
No.
Okay, good. So I'll tell them to come in the room. We'll explain exactly what happened.
Man, I haven't had so many people in my bedroom in a
That's rough.
It's technically not your bedroom.
He paid for it.
Just like with all the
God.
people he brought to those bedrooms.
Damn! Bro,
Wow.
what?
Sorry, I zoned out for a minute there.
Dude? What a shot!
Anyway, the vision. Whoa, the vision.
Wow.
Meanwhile, I must say, Cole looks like, even though he explained it all, he's. I'll say he's. This is the first time he used it. It was a very vivid everything. He's definitely not distraught, but like
shaken.
he's in between a reality check.
Okay, guys. Based on what he's saying, uphill against gravity, to me that means we have to go north to start. It doesn't sound like any of these paths are going to be easy.
It sounded like it got really, really rough when we went north, though.
But they all
started north.
All of them.
Oh.
All started at north, and then the paths
And then they
diverged.
branch off, but every single one led north to start.
Animals versus rocks versus waterfalls. Now that part's harder to interpret. So the waterfalls could mean the peaks, the canine peaks.
Or you
That
drop
would mean
years
sheer
of
drops where we
distance.
completely die at once.
Or you
because
drop
we-
years of distance. Well, I wouldn't say die all at once, considering I saw multiple, and I can go further.
I'm not gonna lie, someone's gonna have to like tell me what's going on because I completely zoned out.
It's okay, it's all recorded.
I do that every week.
So I think the smart path, at least to start, is to
Minimum,
go
we
up
gotta
north.
head that direction.
I think the smart path is to head up north. And again, it still sounds like there's no easy path here, no matter what we do. Whatever we do, there's no easy path. We start up north and then press to the top and we see further rapids. So I interpret that personally to mean we get to the north. We're working against gravity, so that means we're going upriver. Obviously, we're going to walk versus taking the river, but there's going to be adversity along the way. And then we work down. Now, there's 3 paths after we work down.
Only one of them goes down. Technically.
What?
Waterfalls.
Waterfalls is a straight drop. The other paths
Continue.
are littered with dangerous animals, which could be the Beastlands, or could be the Orc Kingdom. Both are to the south. And then you also have the rocks, which could the rocks be the other kingdoms? Could that be the Fey Kingdom? Could that be the Desert Islands? I don't know. I think maybe the best way to start, without us overthinking ourselves to start, is we head to the north first. And maybe we can get some further guidance. And Cole, I don't know exactly how this power of yours works.
Don't worry, neither do I.
Maybe if we get to the north and we get some answers, maybe we could get some further clarity on what paths are available to us. And maybe there will be better ways and better paths at that point.
I can let you know tomorrow at dawn.
No.
Yeah.
No. You have to
No.
roll.
Yeah.
You have to wait one day and then you start rolling.
One day. But yeah, I can I can let you know if I hear shit or I don't hear shit, because that means it didn't work on the roll.
Either way, it sounds like we're going north.
We have to
think
go
we
north.
have to go north.
We have to go.
And then I think the best plan is, as we learn more, as we figure this out, let's maybe not have a rock solid plan. Let's try to adapt the plan as we need to make sure that
We're playing with celestial stuff. I don't think we want a full
I agree.
second.
Like, we just had our rough draft of north, and then we'll go from there, but we just needed a starting.
So
we need a ballpark.
I think, is everybody on the same page? We head to the north?
Yes. I also say before we leave town, we should definitely buy a carriage and to help speed this up.
Okay, we can figure that out. I agree with that. Now, the only thing left as far as travel goes, do we pick to run up the riverside or the coastline?
I think we want to go through the towns.
Agreed. We have to spread the word. And,
Okay,
like, make
no,
sure everybody's
I'm not
ready.
arguing that, but up the riverside would be the hidden tomb, well, that's where we were.
Oh, that's what you meant. I think we should go
Or
to the
Or because the other
military
side gets
city.
the king's military city, the coast is the military. Yes.
Yes, I agree with
One's
that.
one's coast, one's river. That's what I was getting at.
Yeah,
I
this
think we
thing.
go to the sea coast.
Or do we
So we
want to
gotta
stop at
Speak military
Fishbane
city first.
and then go up, or no?
What'd you say? Sorry.
Do we want to stop at Fishbane and then go up, or do we just want to kind of bypass them?
Holy crap! I'm so dumb because I kept thinking we were the castle.
You really are dumb.
I thought we were here this whole time.
No.
No.
Not even close.
Yeah, I figured that out when your lines were starting where.
How do I get
those
rid
are
of my own drawings, or can I not?
Just highlight them and hit delete. Like the backspace key on the keyboard.
Oh, gotcha.
I was about to try.
Keep up.
Okay, so yeah, if we're here, I would say we run up because this is where we came from, right?
You came from the hidden tomb. So you went down from the hidden
No,
tomb through
just
Fort
before we were
Fingers.
just out saying
Yeah.
direct-wise.
Yeah, you went through Fort Fingers and then you hugged the west coast into the capital. That's how the road
Yeah, it was
goes.
this.
And then when you
Okay.
leave, you'll hug the east coast and you'll go through Steel Maw.
So
Back
can
up to
we
the fort.
go? Can we cross these little rivers because there's boats to like here, and then run up towards Kingspear like this?
No, don't
You
look
would need to go to Scheffel and hope someone is willing to, like, that's not a port city, but you could hope that there's
Where's
enough
Scheffel?
people with boats there that are willing to take you if you wanted to do that. But
So you're saying we need to go here and see if they'll take us?
yeah, you have to like a charter a boat, right? There's no port, like there's no, like, if you look south,
Yeah, I get
there's
you,
a, like, if it says port, like Port City Underbelly is a port town, there's a million boats, someone can take you. For those rivers, that's not a high transit area because the capital wants most traffic to go through the fort, obviously, because for safety. So you'll have to find just like a guy with a boat and hope he's willing to do it.
Okay.
I can hope that hard.
Also, you were given instructions to go to Steel Maw, so doing that would be negating the kid's instructions.
He said to go to Steel Maw first.
He said to go to Steel
he
Maw,
said to
and
deliver
he
the
gave you a
letter.
sealed scroll that he said to give to the leader of Steel Maw, and then they'll help you with stuff.
Right.
I have it in my inventory.
Yeah.
Right to the,
It's right there, Kyle. Yeah.
no.
What?
The little town. Is,
So why don't we start with going to
Name
Steel Maw, then follow that path?
Yes,
I think we
that
head to
was
Steel
plan we
Maw,
all
go
agreed
back through Fort Lord Finger. We go through the Lord's Fingers.
Yeah. So basically, tentative plan right now is go up through Steelmar to Lord Fingers, down to Fishbane, up to the military, up to Cloves Cross, this general path, and then we go from there. And hopefully
Correct.
we have some more guidance by then.
And maybe we hit Orange Bloom on the way, or hopefully maybe
Well-
Glove Cross, or is that Clove Cross?
It's Cloves Cross.
Cloves Cross. Maybe we can get some emissaries to spread the word over to Orange Bloom
Maybe.
if we can't hit there on our own. At least on the first pass.
Yes.
Maybe
We'll
we can
see
get
what
some
happens the
emissaries
rest of
to
the
spread the
way.
word. Well, you don't want to necessarily spread the word. We need trust to talk
We
to
should-
leader.
We should definitely see how it goes up here first, and then we'll do the rest.
I agree. So, I think we
Damn.
have a tentative plan that's going to fall apart in about 0.2 seconds.
Exactly why I don't want to talk too much about it. Yes.
Okay. Do we want to go to talk to some sister?
That's a tomorrow plan.
That's a tomorrow thing at this point.
That's a
How
tomorrow
long did
plan.
it take us to come up with this plan,
It's
Ophis?
still only what 6:30.
It's
Yeah.
like,
I
yeah,
hope
like,
that it is.
half an hour. Like you've just been kind of been talking at a table.
And we went and we got to this bar 4 o'clock. We slept for an hour.
Yeah.
So it's still like 6:30.
Yeah, because one of you mentioned that you wanted
What
to go
time-
shopping, so I assume shopping.
What
was gonna
time were we
happen.
supposed to meet the guy?
Like night.
Midnight.
11. Or was it midnight or I thought it was?
Let's
Midnight.
retroactively say night. That way you don't have to wait exactly till midnight. You could just say
I
that
like
we go
night.
shopping. We go shopping until we're done, and then we can do it.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy a healer's kit. That's all I'm really doing right now.
Yeah. If you know what you're gonna buy and you're not gonna roleplay or anything, I trust you to mark the gold off. We talked about it in private anyway,
Yep.
so you can just mark the gold off, add a healer's kit. I know you know how it works.
Thank you.
Wait,
Okay.
is there stuff we should be buying if we're traveling that we don't know about as first-time players?
Rations.
Probably food and water. Yeah.
Well, we do have the bag with at least 2 days worth of stuff.
Oh, food. Yeah.
That's for one person.
Okay, so what do rations and water cost and weight?
Weight is negligible. I don't care about weight. I believe it is like 3 copper for a day's worth of food and water. So
5 silver.
five silver.
So, question,
geez.
guys, how long do we think we're going to be traveling, ignoring Steel Maw and Lord Fingers, because we're probably going to get better food here? This is all I am assuming, and correct me if I'm wrong, that this is preserves, like it's preserved food.
It's
that's
hard.
not
It's
gonna
like it's
necessarily
hard.
expire.
Yeah, it's
smoked
dried
or
fruit,
whatever.
hard. Yeah, dried fruit, hard tack, that kind of stuff.
Okay, so it's
Yeah.
not stuff
Turkey
that's
and
gonna in a day or two be bad.
Correct.
No, it's indefinite food.
So what do we think we need in terms of rations? Let's say to get to King's Spear. Let's assume that
I think
Do
2
we
weeks
5
worth of
days,
rations
6
should be
days?
fine.
what?
2 weeks worth of rations should be fine for now.
14 days.
Yep.
And you said how much per day?
It's 1 per day.
No. Copper.
5 silver.
5 silver per day.
Yeah, so 1 gold for every 2 days.
Jesus.
Damn.
So
What about
basically
the
7
fatter
gold.
people and the bigger people? They eat more.
It's all the same. It all counts as 1 day.
And water. Can we assume that there's fresh water for us to consume along the route, or do we need to carry 2 weeks worth of water as well?
When you buy the rations, it comes with like a water skin.
Okay.
Also, I would like to clarify, if Kizzy, I could tell you're like worrying about the numbers. I'm pretty sure like half of this party has the Wanderer background.
I was gonna say I was just reading that I
And
have the Wanderer background.
Can't you gather like 10 people's worth of food every day?
In addition, you can find food and fresh water for yourself and up to 5 other people each day, provided that the lands offer berries, small game, water, and so forth.
Yeah, so you can buy rations just for times when you're in like a desert or in like a place with not a lot of wild game, and then wander back around the rest.
With all of us basically being wanderers, we can probably provide for like over 20 people.
Yeah,
worth
I think
of
at
food.
least 2 of you took the Wanderer background. So
I know I
Okay,
did.
I did.
Yeah, I
that
did.
So is that-
saves me a lot of work.
yeah, if it's in your traits, then it's because I don't remember when I
Yeah.
made the character, but I'm pretty sure I gave you either Wanderer or Criminal. So
All right, cool. Yeah, that's fine.
So then we
I
don't
do
need to
have it.
worry about rations.
You do.
Not really.
well, no, so it only works if you're in an area that can provide it. So if you're in an area that I say there is no animals and no fresh water, then you can't magically find fresh
You
water.
should get-
so
We
you
should
need to
probably
have some on
buy
you.
some, yeah.
90% of it, and then if there's
We
a
probably
stock,
don't need 2 weeks worth though.
Yeah.
Definitely not.
get like 6 days.
I have 10 days on me before I even buy anything, and that could cover all of us for 2 days. of
Oh, I have
emergency
5.
rations.
I have 5. Oh, God, I have 5.
Exactly.
I have
We
10
all should have
well, I
some
have
from our
10
starting gear.
rations.
Oh, all right. So we shouldn't have to buy shit.
So
right
10
now.
rations is 10 days, right?
Correct.
Wait a minute.
If we're in inhospitable lands.
So we're chilling. We all have right now.
Okay.
And 3 of us have Wanderer.
I have Wanderer, you
I
have
have
it.
one.
For clarity, because you guys were asking about days, so the current path that you have drawn is exactly from where you are right now in the capital to Kingspear is exactly 225 miles. If you travel at a normal pace for a regular amount of time per day, you can travel 25 miles. If you travel at a fast pace, you can travel 30. So you would divide 225 by either of those numbers, and then that's the amount of days you'll be on the road.
I believe Kelly
Not
said
the
something
30?
before about getting a cart. What would that do?
Nothing. The cart just
9
makes it so that
days.
you don't have to carry everything.
Now I do have a question too.
Now, if you
we
didn't buy a
go-
cart and you just bought like riding horses and there was no cargo, then it would increase your speed.
Now I have a question. The river flows south.
Correct.
We'll go to Steelmaw, and instead of going all the way back up through the fort to the bridge, if we try to charter a boat from Steelmaw over, does that cut like a day? That's like 20 miles we can cut from going up and over.
If there is a boat that you could charter in Steelmaw, it would do that, yes. You could theoretically cut like a day off if nothing happened during the crossing that stalled you.
Okay.
But
that's
you also
finding a boat.
Yeah, you
And
also
roll.
know for a fact that Steelmaw is actively under construction, so you don't even know how many people live there, let alone people who are like fishing. So
And it's technically a mystery right now that
Yeah.
nobody should legally know about.
yeah, most people don't go through it because it's not an established town yet. You just know you heard on your way into the capital that it was being constructed at the fort, but like so it's not like a super secret. But no, you can't just go live there yet. It's not a real town yet, so you don't know
Yeah.
if there's going to be like a civilian you could barter with.
There's a slim chance we can get across and cut a day of travel.
Theoretically, yes. If you could do that, then it would cut a day of travel. Yes.
Okay, perfect. That's all I need to know.
Okay, so you are asking for armor, Onyx?
Like, is there any better armor I could do at this point
Yes.
that wouldn't like cost me an arm and a leg?
Yes. So you are currently wearing chainmail. It gives you an AC of 16 with no dex, and then you have a shield which brings it up to 18. You can buy splint mail, which will raise your 18 to 17. But you need to have
Wait. Raise my 18 to 17?
your
18 to
AC
19.
to 17 and your base AC, and then your shield will bring it to 19.
Okay, but how much would that cost?
200 gold.
I
And
do
you
not
need
have
to
200 gold.
you need to have a minimum of a strength of 15 to wear it, which I believe you do.
I have a strength of 17,
Then
so
you can wear
that's not an issue.
I'll give you the gold.
But is it worth 1 extra point in armor class?
AC of
Think of
19
AC
at
as
level
in-
4 is not bad.
19.
I already hit an 18 at level 4.
Dude.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, for heavy armor, the only two options that are commonly available at
You guys are
stores,
speaking, I can't hear you.
the only two options that are commonly available at stores are splint and plate. Both
Yeah,
of that
not a
are
word.
better than chain. They're better than the chain that you're wearing.
Okay, plate, I'm assuming it's going to be outside my budget. But
Plate is 1,500 gold.
yeah, that is way outside budget.
But it gives you an AC of 18, so plus a shield would make it 20.
So,
Can we barter?
no, hold
Not
on.
for
hold on.
something that expensive.
No, not for that one. For the other one.
For the splint?
But even then, is 19 really that much better than 18? And again, I just don't.
Yes. Think of it this way. Think of it this
this
way.
way.
Every number above the number you have is a 5% stacking chance to not take damage. Think of it that way. Every number, because it's on a scale of 20.
You know
So,
how we
alright.
were rolling all of those athletics checks to like arm wrestle each other? None of those attacks would have hit another person because your AC is so high compared to the other squishy members of the party.
Yeah, but you had a +8. So you rolled a 19 and you would have hit in that. So that's why, like, if you had rolled in, think of it this way. If you, on average, on a 20-sided dice, anytime anyone makes an attack, it'll be a 20-sided dice. The average number is 10. That means, on average, they would need to have a +9 to meet your armor class. That means they would need to roll an 11 with a +9 to hit you. All of your guys' modifiers is like a +5. So you would need to roll a 14, which is statistically above average by a significant amount to hit yourself, to meet the armor of yourself.
5.
Okay. So, I do apologize again if I just idiot, because I'm just trying to understand.
Sai, go to bed.
Size
So I already left.
Yeah.
Sai just
He's
rolled.
actually still here. I know, which is weird.
It's like I could still hear her with us.
Will,
But yeah,
if I were to equip split armor,
Yes.
would that? Oh my God, Cole.
We're gonna put that away.
Would that decrease my speed or anything like that? Too?
You
I'm just trying to
already-
understand.
You already have disadvantage on stealth because chainmail is also heavy armor. All it would
Well,
do.
I said speed.
Oh, no, speed. No armor affects speed.
Oh,
So
That's
basically, heavy
Okay.
armor affects your dexterity checks. So if you're like, oh, I'm stealthing through this cave, clinking with your big heavy armor, it makes it harder for you to stealth. Just like Calyx has disadvantage on stealth as well. But like, it doesn't ever make you slower physically. Like, you'll always have 30 feet of movement speed unless I hit you with a spell that specifically says that it reduces movement speed.
okay. So you said it would cost 200 gold for the sorry, what was it called again? It was
Splint mail.
plate mail?
Splint.
Splint mail.
Splint mail. Splint
There's
mail.
ring mail, chain mail, which is what you have, splint mail, and
I-
plate mail.
Okay. So for the splint mail,
Yeah.
could we try to barter via persuasion?
Roll a persuasion check.
Do we get advantage if there's 2 of us there? Because
No.
we're both trying.
You're just gonna roll, and if you roll high enough, I'll give you a percentage off.
Only he rolls.
Did he roll?
Whoever's the one talking to the guy.
Did it roll?
18?
Oh, there he goes.
He'll
Sorry,
give
it
you-
was delayed.
Yeah, he'll give you 20% off if you buy one other thing. Doesn't have to be armor, just has to be another thing.
What
else
other
does it
items does
sell?
he offer?
It's literally anything. Just ask. Like, ask for a weapon, ask for equipment,
Bro.
ask for any other
Alright.
type
What's
of
the
armor.
Like a
cheapest thing he has
potion?
for sale?
No. What's beneficial?
Yeah, is there any other stuff that you might want? Like
A lantern. Oh wait, you can see in the dark. Never mind.
Cole
I
can't.
can't.
Cole can't.
I have a lantern.
He has hooded lantern.
Right? Oh yeah, he already has one.
Is
Because
there any like
wait,
first...
wait.
Wait, is there any like first aid kits?
there are healers kits. Yes.
Is there anything that would upgrade a rogue's armor class?
No,
Oh.
you already got it.
Well, yeah. the only-
Studded leather.
yeah. Well, yeah. But because you never took the armor off the guy. So yeah, studded leather would still increase your armor class.
Well, you just dropped your hit points.
Oh,
And
shit.
studded leather costs 45 gold, so you could probably afford both of them together.
Oh yeah, easy. Especially with 20% discount on top of that.
Yeah. Well, it's a 20% discount on specifically the splint mail. It wouldn't apply to the studded.
No, I know.
But 20% discount on 200 gold is
20.
20 off,
No, 40.
which means we're getting this.
No, 40 off.
40 off.
160.
So you're gonna buy the
which means
studded
we
leather
get
for
the
5
fucking
gold.
armor, the studded mail armor for 5 gold.
205 basically. You would pay 205 gold for both.
That's a
both
fucking
armors.
Yeah,
steal.
but we're getting this.
Oh, yeah, the studded armor.
we're getting
yeah.
the studded armor for 5 gold. I'm good
It's
with
And
called
that-
gold
basically,
math.
yeah,
You need to
basically.
learn it.
And that upgrades my armor class by 1?
Yes.
Yep.
So you would add
that's-
studded leather to your sheet, and then you'd equip it, and then you manually take your armor class value and then just add 1 to it.
Damn,
Okay.
that put me at a 16.
Okay, I think we're gonna do that for the 205 gold.
Hell
Okay.
yeah.
Then mark off the
Okay.
gold between your 2 sheets because I assume your
Yeah, we're trying to think of the best
we're
way to
gonna,
split it. So
I have
20
168. You have
I have
158.
Take
158.
100 and like 2.5 each.
valuable in it.
So then, could I trade in that pack so I can get out of my inventory, my chainmail, and give them
What's your armor
the
class?
corresponding gold to get splint mail while I'm here?
Oh yeah, sure.
in my
Cool.
day.
I trust you to do the math. I
How,
just said all the
how much
numbers.
was the? Yeah, it was 37, right?
For the chainmail, yeah, half it was 37, and then so
No,
40
that's not-
total if you include the explorer's pack,
Oh, that actually makes my math
Yeah.
a lot easier.
and then the
And can I argue
and
for
then
a
200, and then it
discount
was
or no?
200 gold for the split mail.
And I'm at
Yeah.
20.
Can I try and argue for a discount?
Sure.
It's
Persuasion.
This won't go
a
well.
level 4.
15.
Hey!
He will give you 5% off.
I will take that 100% every day. Okay, so that's 10 gold off. So I need 190. I'm there. Cool.
Yeah. Well, really only needed
Can you-
130 or 150 because you just made the
I don't
40.
think I need a bigger printer. That's not gonna change.
Yeah, I
anything.
have 162.
Perfect.
So I'm down to
I'll
12
ask 2 questions.
or 22.
That's it.
Oh, good.
With our adventurers fully equipped and ready to engage in their mysterious rendezvous in the Dock District tonight at midnight, they prepare the final legs of their preparation to begin on their first steps for the new path to save the world.